it's harder to grow, to thrive, to feel their best.
The impact when children don't have enough to eat is tremendous because when you're hungry and your basic needs aren't being met, you cannot learn.
Every child deserves to be fed. This is a problem we know how to solve. Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Breakfast in the classroom contributes to kids being more focused, which leads to higher grades, and simply just their well-being.
Thank you!
Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 6 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Hot Hands. Naperville officials are revisiting a proposal to create a specialized police unit for mental health crisis response. Police Chief Jason Ayers noted that such a unit would provide expertise on mental health calls while freeing patrol officers for other duties, including speeding and e-bike complaints. City Councilman Ian Holzhauer described the program as essential, though some officials have raised concerns about funding amid tight budgets. An updated cost report for the proposed unit is expected to be presented tonight. Hundreds of National Guard troops deployed to Chicago and Portland are being sent home as part of a reorganization of domestic operations initiated by the Trump administration. In Chicago, roughly 200 Texas National Guard members are returning to base, while a similar number remain on standby. In Portland, California, National Guard troops are being reduced from 200 to 100, with remaining soldiers focusing on training. U.S. Northern Command says a constant, enduring, and long-term presence will remain in each city despite the drawdown. A Chicago Ridge woman has been sentenced to 21 years in prison for a deadly drunk driving crash that killed two siblings. 39-year-old Christine Brocious pleaded guilty last month to aggravated DUI causing death after the 2023 crash at Mack and Winfield Roads in Winfield. Prosecutors had sought the maximum 28-year sentence. DuPage County State's Attorney Robert Berlin said Brocious' actions were beyond reckless and cost two innocent people, the brother and sister, their lives, adding the crash also deeply affected their family and friends. In Aurora, community leaders celebrated the start of construction on new permanent supportive housing aimed at vulnerable residents. The groundbreaking ceremony on November 14th brought together members of the Association for Individual Development, Hesed House, and the Neighbor Project, as well as local, county, state, and federal leaders. Speakers highlighted the collaborative effort to expand stable housing options at the future site on 2nd Avenue, emphasizing the positive impact the project will have on the community. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
On the golf tee, it's Skechers World Champions Cup. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. It's PGA Champions Tour golfers from all over the world. Team USA versus Team Europe versus Team International. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. The competition will be tense, but feet will be comfy. Tune in to Skechers World Champions Cup. Final round of golf on Sunday, December 7th on ABC, 1 to 5 p.m.
Protect your home and auto by bundling them with Progressive, and you'll have a little less to worry about. But we know you'll find other things to worry about. Like that text you just got from your boss. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Oh, hey, call me when you get a sec. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, well, at least you protected your home and auto with Progressive, so you don't have to worry about that. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers not available in all states.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Blackhawks are back at United Center tonight. They'll take on the Calgary Flames. The Hawks have wins in 4 of 5. They're coming off a 3-2 home victory against Toronto. Captain Nick Foligno out 4 weeks. He's got a broken hand. Illini basketball, number 8 in the latest AP Top 25. Big game tomorrow night when they take on number 11 Alabama. The Illini women are home tonight hosting Murray State. Both teams are 2-1. The Bulls beat the Nuggets 130 to 127 last night. Josh Giddey had 21 points, 14 rebounds, and 6 assists. The Bulls able to score the win despite a triple-double from Nikola Jokic. She had 36 points, 18 rebounds, and 13 assists. The Bulls are 7-6 with the win, 2-5 on the road. Just the first home loss of the season for the Nuggets. They're 6-1 at Ball Arena, 10-3 overall. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
This is Will Walker with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, cloudy with a high near 45. This afternoon, expect continued cloudiness. Tonight, cloudy with a low around 40. Looking ahead to tomorrow, cloudy with a high near 53. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy with a low around 41. Currently, it is 41 and overcast. With your Fox Valley forecast, I'm Will Walker on WRMN, the talk of the town.
On the golf tee, it's Skechers World Champions Cup. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. It's PGA Champions Tour golfers from all over the world. Team USA versus Team Europe versus Team International. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. The competition will be tense, but feet will be comfy. Tune in to Skechers World Champions Cup. Final round of golf on.
My name is Ariel. I moved to the U.S. at 19. I spoke no English and I struggled finding job opportunities. Everything I have, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and getting my high school diploma at age 22.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Your kids could get free or low-cost health coverage from Medicaid or CHIP. Even if you've applied before, they may be eligible now. Kids up to age 19 are covered for checkups, vaccines, dentist visits, hospital care, and more. And if they already have Medicaid or CHIP, remember to renew every year. Visit insurekidsnow.gov or call 877-KIDS-NOW. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to WRMN, your trusted voice in the Fox River Valley for over 75 years. We bring you fact-based news, good faith discussions, and entertainment that brings people together. From national headlines to local stories, WRMN is your home for thoughtful dialogue and community engagement. No matter the time of day, where you're listening from, or who you are always welcome here. Thanks for making us a part of your day. This is the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. This is your reminder. Morning radio is supposed to be fun. Things are about to get loud, weird, and totally WRMN. Clear your morning. This show's got plans for you. It's the WRMN Morning Show, where every day starts with a laugh. Unpredictable, unforgettable, and unapologetically local. Strap in, Fox River Valley. The show starts now.
What was that?
What happened?
I said, good morning, Elliot. I go, come on, you can do it. Daddy made a boom boom. You got your coffee. Did money let you sleep?
Let's go over that last part again.
Did money let you sleep?
No, the part before that.
Daddy made a boom boom?
Gotta make a boom boom in the morning.
It's because your coffee. Like, hey, you got the Dunkin'.
I just started the coffee.
How are you? Elliot's kind of in a poopy mood, so we're trying to cheer Elliot up. So whatever you can do to cheer Elliot up. He's just kind of like he's in a funk. Let's call it a funk. Good morning, everybody. It is 6:09. It is Weird Wednesday.
You're in a funk?
November. Oh, here it is. We're starting a new segment. Segment's going to be called What Song Wakes Susie Up in the Morning?
And what was she dancing to when she arrived at the studio this morning?
You were in the loo. You were in the loo.
I was in the lube, not stealing any jewels or anything.
Yeah, Gap Band early in the morning.
I just do. There we go.
No, you bumped it.
Yeah.
So this was the song that got me cranking into the station.
There we go. That's what we got to do around here.
Yep. So we're going to start sharing what songs do I come dancing into. We're going to come up with a name for it. It'll be something. But I thought about it on the way here. I'm like, everybody likes a little bit of music.
Susie's
Elliot's even
jam.
dancing in. Done. Susie's morning jam. Because even, I don't know if you guys went to the Facebook page yesterday and watched Elliot imitate me once again. And you know what? He's pretty damn good at it. So it is Wednesday. It is November 19th. It is 6:11 a.m.
We can bring jam. Now that I'm thinking about it, bring jam.
What flavor jam?
No, all flavors. It'll be different every day. Different.
Oh yeah, it'll be different genres.
For the morning jam.
Yeah, because it's a different genre every day.
A little butter and toast.
Ooh, or cinnamon sugar.
Cinnamon sugar.
Have you tried the Land O'Lakes, the honey butter? Or the cinnamon butter?
Where is that?
In the grocery store.
I gotta look for it.
Oh.
Now, mind you, I think we still
did.
In the fridge.
And
we had
actually,
that cinnamon butter in the fridge from Aldi, that flavored butter.
So good. I'm gonna grab one of those bagels.
Yeah, put some butter on it. We still have cream cheese back there too. But we're talking about morning jam, and what else are we talking about?
Morning jam. We are talking. It is Weird Wednesday. The weather's actually, even though it rained, it's warm out.
And it's going to get even warmer tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it says it's 41 right now, but to me, it felt warmer.
It does, yeah. The real feel right now, let's look at it real quick, as far as the weather goes. and it's strange because I think it was colder yesterday than it is right now.
It was, and it was much windier yesterday.
Yeah. And right now it's 40, but the real feel is 42, so it does feel much warmer.
We have got to check in with Ramon today.
Let me call him. I think he's in bed still. But
it is a little early.
Yeah,
but
it's really early. But I'm pretty sure we can get Ramon.
7 o'clock.
We can rouse Ramon up and get him up there.
Because you know what? It's a very moist day outside. It's good for his pores.
I'm going to ask him how he feels about the word moist. I know how I feel about it. I mean, how I feel about it
damp
can be
outside?
complete. I'm okay.
What word do you want
to use? Can I tell you something right now? I have this feeling that Ramon would probably like moist more than damp.
I think. Yeah. Do you want to say it's your face is feeling damp? There's dampness on your face, or moisture?
We'll ask Ramon, the Real Phil reporter, and the 7 o'clock hour.
Maybe he even has a better word that he likes to use.
I'm sure he does. We'll find out. Yeah. So for those who miss Ramon, the Real Phil reporter, he's our Portuguese man on the street. He just stands outside in his tank top and shorts.
It's very short shorts.
And he explains what the Real Phil actually is. So we'll see.
Yeah, and he's a lot of fun. He's Ramon. A la Puesta Rodriguez. I did it. I mean, after all this time, I remembered.
You.
So big.
Oh,
so big.
Learning new words.
I never get his middle name right. So we're talking Weird Wednesday. This is just a rabbit hole I go down every day when I'm driving here listening to my jams.
Right.
People from other states have to be really confused driving on our highways. Because if you are a bus or a truck, there's a 60-mile-an-hour speed limit. If you're a camper or some other vehicles, it's 65. And if you're a car, it's 70.
Yeah.
So as you're driving down the road, you see all these different speed limit signs. And if you go past them too quick and you don't get to read them, you're like, what the hell am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
60, 65, or 70?
Yeah.
That's why people from Wisconsin, when they come here in Illinois, they just do 45 on the left lane. They're like, the hell with this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, so I'm going to get in the left lane. I'm going to do 45 everywhere.
I love my family from Wisconsin, but y'all need to friggin' learn to drive in the left-hand lane. It is really quite frustrating to watch those plates from other states. I mean, mind you, they think the same thing about us. I know whenever I drive up to Wisconsin, I've already got people beeping at me for one thing or another that I might have done.
No, you know what it is? You have an Illinois license plate. That's all it is.
Yeah.
They're like, here is another one.
What do they call us? Fibs. Fibs? Is what they call
Fibs? I don't know.
Illinois Fibs. I want to say it's called Fibs.
Oh, okay.
When you're up in Wisconsin. Now, I can't talk too much about Wisconsin. My little brother lives up there. He's
Which little brother?
Steven.
Steven. So that's where he lives. That's where he listens to us from. Good morning, Steven, if you're up.
Yeah, he listens to us in Wisconsin. He works for where the state of Wisconsin in their unemployment department. He handles all the claims and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So good guy. And then he's the one who's up there. My sister lives in Waukegan, right there on the border.
Okay.
So
very nice.
in any case,
and your other brother?
Let's see. My brother Juan, he was a sergeant in the Army. He's down in the on the southwest side, like around Midway Airport.
Okay.
And then my brother Dan, who works for the Department of Revenue in the state of Illinois. See, all my brothers and sisters have these great jobs that pay really well.
There's always that one black sheep.
That's that. Worst bartender ever.
Oh, yeah, my brother's an ATF agent, or was. He just retired.
That's a good.
He's like, and here, what do you do? Well, let's see. I worked for Jewel for 34 years, making nothing, and now I'm a bartender
and
a manager and
also
a radio host
making nothing. but what's it say? Then my brother Dan, he lives in the north side of Chicago. In Chicago. So I have family all over Chicago, some in Wisconsin, and of course I'm out here in the Fox River Valley. I'm over in Streamwood, and you are over in.
I'm in the Marengo in the Mobile Marriott, which I have noticed since we put up the foam board and the skirt and made the contraption.
Warmer now?
The floor is so much warmer.
Oh, good.
So
good. Glad to hear that.
Very excited for that. Now, when it's 25 below, we'll see. But Well, for now, it's delightful.
Sounds like you've got something going there.
Yes,
which is good.
absolutely.
Better than before. But that's our weather. Our weather right now, we're at 40, and it's going to be. And guess what? It's even going to be warmer tomorrow. Tomorrow it's supposed to go up to 53.
And then don't we have a big plunge coming?
That's in the weekend. That's after the weekend. We're going to be in the 50s mostly for the rest of the week, and in the mid to high 30s are going to be the lows. And coming Monday, and then we drop again, and it'll start. But also, you know what that part we love so much. More rain and drizzle. But I'll take the rain over snow right now.
See, I'd rather have. Right now,
Right now.
And it's nice because I believe most of the farmers got all their crops down, so it's okay.
So that'll be it for now. Our WRMN morning show sports report. Blackhawks won again. And Connor Bedard had a hat trick.
He did?
Yeah, he had a hat trick.
All right, Connor Bedard. Yay.
Nicely. And our Chicago Bears, and yes, WRMN Radio is the official home of the Chicago Bears in the Fox River Valley, will be playing the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday at noon. Still no confirmation on whether Aaron, I own you, Rodgers will be starting against the Bears. I'm going to tell you right now, I have this feeling if he doesn't play the Bears, if he plays the Bears this Sunday, it will be the last time the Bears play Aaron Rodgers, I think, in his career. I have a feeling that he's going to be hanging it up after this season.
Well, he's like 80, isn't he?
He's about 40, almost.
He's kind of old for a...
Yeah, but then Tom Brady won his sixth Super Bowl, at that age too. So it's just, but I don't think it's so much his age as his disposition. There's some people who aren't big fans of Aaron Rodgers, but again, if he was on your team, you'd love him. But in any case, you can catch all the Bears in-game and post-game action here on WRMN Radio. Get the hometown call with Jeff Joniak and Tom Thayer as we bring to you the official Chicago Bears radio network feed here throughout the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. Again, apologies. We are unable to stream it on our mobile app or on the smart speaker due to the NFL contract, but you can hear us over the air. And trust me, our feed is a couple seconds ahead of the other feed from that other station, as well as much clearer in many areas around the Fox River Valley. So get your Bears action here on WRMN 1410 AM this Sunday when the Bears face the Pittsburgh Steelers at 12 o'clock. And that has been your WRMN Morning Show weather and sports report.
Let's go. Early in the morning.
This is what we're calling it, Susie's Morning Jam. Well, that'll be the working title for now. We can call it that. What is the song that Susie comes in dancing to every morning? She's got to get her hype band going. This is the Gap Band, by the way. The song is called Early in the Morning. And
won't run for cover.
Early in the morning, to find me another. So I gotta get up early in the morning, to find me another.
Now, this is another thing. We were talking about this yesterday. Remember how we were playing that one song where the singer was going, I just want you to make love to me. And remember, when I was a kid, I didn't understand what that meant.
No.
I thought, quote unquote, making love was like, oh, let's make kissy faces, like you love me. So when I hear, I need another lover, I keep thinking, is that someone that I can snuggle with and do? I keep picturing rubbing noses like Eskimos.
Aww.
That's like an Eskimo.
Look at our cute little Elliot.
But that's when I was a kid, I didn't understand what a quote unquote lover was. If someone wants to explain it to me, call
847-931-1410 before the kids get up.
847-931-1410. What does it mean to be someone's lover? I don't understand it. No one ever explained it to me. 505-926-1410 is the text line if you want to just text me your answers. 505-926-1410. And on the chat, if you're watching us on the YouTube, that's youtube.com/@WRMN Radio. I know we already have our first shifters on there. Some of you are already listening. Some of you have already commented. We will be giving everyone their morning shout-outs at the 7 o'clock hour. So, make sure you get your comments in now. Tell us your Weird Wednesday story, if you've got one. Any of those channels, you can do that. You can call in with your Weird Wednesday story. Susie's going down a rabbit hole of strange lottery stories. So have you ever had a strange story having to do with the lottery? That you were won a ticket or something or something like that? Let us know. Again, 847-931-1410 is the studio line. 505-926-1410 is the text line. And if you're on the YouTube, you can just chime in on the chat. As far as my, I have, again, some weird stories, but they're not on theme. But I do have one.
Well, we never really do a theme. It's just kind of like you find your rabbit hole, I find mine.
Well, here it is. I do have, again, when I go into news of the weird, I do just like going, I just scroll through and find different stories. I do have one. We'll talk about this probably in the next half hour after the break. Relevant to Susie C. and my other profession, which is we're bartenders. Well, a bar has banned late night single drinkers.
What?
They have barred single patrons for going into drinking by themselves.
That's who typically comes in late at night. Couples go home early.
This is a bar in the UK, which has decided to bar single drinkers. Why would they do that? I'll have that story for you after the bottom of the hour
I can't
break.
wait to hear this.
Yeah. Also, add to that, there is an overweight raccoon was found in a Cornish garden, and he got shipped out of the county. So,
really?
Well, yeah. He was a overweight raccoon. I mean, I'm telling you, if that's what they're going to start doing to us trash pandas.
Yeah.
When we've gained a little too much weight.
Overweight raccoons, we're getting shipped out.
We're getting shipped out. And
are we going to like fat camp?
I don't know.
I don't know where I want to know where they shipped him to.
And a Nigerian coach claims that voodoo by the Congo staff during a penalty shootout it resulted in their loss in a World Cup qualifying match.
Okay, let's talk about the World Cup for a minute. I know this is not big top sports, and I know we're not big sports.
Yeah, but the World Cup is really the greatest sporting event on the planet.
Have you seen?
It's bigger than the folks. It's bigger than the Super Bowl.
It's coming to Chicago.
Yeah, it is. It's coming. Yeah, it's been here.
Okay, what I need you to do during the break is Google the 2 last winning games. How? Like when we say people lose their minds. The one team, I can't remember because I was so enthralled at like watching all of the mayhem that I didn't even see what teams. But the goaltender was halfway up the field and this guy kicked it and he kicked it so hard and went in. Everything erupted. The whole like world erupted, and it happened like twice. 2 different teams, and now they've sealed their spot in the World Cup. But you want to talk a party?
Yes.
Like the entire country. They even WGN played what the radio station sounded like, what it looked like on the field. Like I wanted to be there. I wanted to be in that craziness. Like
World Cup is something.
It was nuts.
I'll tell you, I love me some European League soccer, and when the World Cup comes around, that is incredible. In fact, I would put the World Cup soccer up on the screens at Trist. Anthony would walk in and goes, "What's this?" He goes, "It's soccer. It's World Cup soccer."
Yeah, it's football.
Football.
It's football. Anthony, what's your problem? It's football.
He wants sports. He wants sports. He wants football.
It is sports.
Baseball. I go.
Oh man.
We got to get more World Cup soccer on at Trist, and that way we can get some folks. I had a guy come in once who wanted to watch the Albania World Cup qualifying team, and of all the games that we had access to, that was the one that we didn't have. I felt really bad for the guy. But anyway, those are some of the Weird Wednesday stories that we'll be talking about throughout the morning. And as always, we encourage you, the WRMN listener, to participate in the conversation. Again, the studio line to call in is 847-931-1410. I know you all are just getting out of bed now, and you're probably just like, I don't want to get up. I don't want to call.
Rub the sleepy sleep out of your eyes. Put on your robe. Go get your coffee. Get comfy on the couch. Grab a blankie.
Yeah.
And, listen to us for a little bit.
You can text us at 505-926-1410 if you don't feel like, talking. That's fine. If you're on the YouTube page, look at that. How many first shifters do we have already? I can't.
Right now we've got 15 watching, and we have a whole lot of comments.
All right.
So that's just right now. That's not even more. I've got more. So yeah.
Lots of the question of the day was really, what are your Weird Wednesday stories? This is Wednesday. It's a Weird Wednesday. Susie's going down a rabbit hole of weird lottery stories.
And I can tell you why when we come back.
Yeah, she'll talk about that. And I've just got the weird stories in general. Overweight raccoons, World Cup voodoo, and what was that last one I said?
Lottery?
No, that was the story. Late night drinkers.
Yes,
bars banning single drinkers on the late night. Why would they do that? Again, this is in the UK, so we want to hear your stories, whether they're weird or not. This is the WRMN Morning Show, where you get to participate in the morning conversation.
Hey, and if you guys have a hype song that gets you going in the morning, text it in 505-926-1410.
Drop it on the chat on the YouTube chat,
because I'll write them down. They could be my hype songs as well.
And if there's any song you want to see me dancing to when I walk in the morning, let me know.
Oh man, I've got some Broadway show tunes.
Oh, I can do Broadway shows.
Yeah, but you need jazz hands and the whole thing.
But I have coffee when I walk in.
Well, you could jazz hand one.
All right. Yes, and what?
Yeah.
Like when I do the boom boom. The boom boom, not the boom boom. The boom
you do
boom.
the boom
the boom boom.
Because you keep doing this, you're clapping in sign language, and nobody understands it. Because if they're not watching on camera, they don't know that you're clapping in sign language.
Well, if they're listening on the radio, they don't know that I'm even doing the boom boom.
That's right. Well, because we say boom boom.
Well, you can hear the boom boom.
You can. I don't want to hear your boom boom.
Has an odor to it too. Anyway.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning, everyone. This is the WRMN Morning Show. We are your hosts, Susie C. and the L Train, Elliot Serrano. The morning show is brought to you by Viselli Law, specializing in municipal real estate and corporate law. Visit their website, jmvchicagolaw.com, to meet the team and learn about their services, or call them at 630-931-8225. Again, that's 630-931-8225 to reach the team of Viselli Law, proud sponsors, WRMN Morning Show. I kind of rushed through that read, didn't I?
No.
Okay, I think I kind of rushed it.
No, I thought you did fine. No, yeah, you were good.
I mean, I could have said the whole thing about advising governments and
Well, he does advise government.
and defending communities.
He does that too.
And then sponsoring the show.
He does. Proud sponsor.
Proud sponsor.
Proud.
Of the WRMN.
So yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
Did I say the website enough times? No, I only said it once. J. I think people get. I said J as in J. What was it?
J as in Jimmy.
J.
M as in Michael.
V as in Victor. ChicagoLaw.
Foxtrot Tango Alpha.
What is a JMV in military?
I know. Let's Google it.
We'll look it up.
Use
Maybe
the
I'll do
Google
that
machine.
J5V ChicagoLaw.com. All right, now I got to make sure I get that right next time.
Okay, but
All
let's
right.
Google what
We'll
it would be.
Google it. All right, let's do that.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Rain X. A Chicago Ridge woman has been sentenced to 21 years in prison for a deadly drunk driving crash that killed two siblings. 39-year-old Christine Brocious pleaded guilty last month to aggravated DUI causing death after the 2023 crash at Mack and Winfield Roads in Winfield. Prosecutors had sought the maximum 28-year sentence. DuPage County State's Attorney Robert Berlin said Brocious' actions were beyond reckless and cost two innocent people, the brother and sister, their lives, adding the crash also deeply affected their family and friends. In Aurora, community leaders celebrated the start of construction on new permanent supportive housing aimed at vulnerable residents. The groundbreaking ceremony on November 14th brought together members of the Association for Individual Development, Hesed House, and the Neighbor Project, as well as local, county, state, and federal leaders. Speakers highlighted the collaborative effort to expand stable housing options at the future site on 2nd Avenue, emphasizing the positive impact the project will have on the community. Naperville officials are revisiting a proposal to create a specialized police unit for a mental health crisis response. Police Chief Jason Ayers noted that such a unit would provide expertise on mental health calls while freeing patrol officers for other duties, including speeding and e-bike complaints. City Councilman Ian Holzhauer described the program as essential, though some officials have raised concerns about funding amid tight budgets. An updated cost report for the proposed unit is expected to be presented tonight. Hundreds of National Guard troops deployed to Chicago and Portland are being sent home as part of a reorganization of domestic operations initiated by the Trump administration. In Chicago, roughly 200 Texas National Guard members are returning to base, while a similar number remain on standby. In Portland, California, National Guard troops are being reduced from 200 to 100, with remaining soldiers focusing on training. U.S. Northern Command says a constant, enduring, and long-term presence will remain in each city despite the drawdown. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
At Bank of America, we asked our teammates, what makes this company a great place to work?
There's very little that you can't accomplish working for Bank of America.
If you prove yourself, you can try over in a totally new way.
You can learn so much here. You're the owner of your career.
See how our teammates are growing in their careers at bankofamerica.com/great place to work. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
On the golf tee, it's Skechers World Champions Cup. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. It's PGA Champions Tour golfers from all over the world. Team USA versus Team Europe versus Team International. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. The competition will be tense, but feet will be comfy. Tune in to Skechers World Champions Cup. Final round of golf on Sunday, December 7th on ABC, 1 to 5 p.m.
Does your car need a shine? At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they make it quick, easy, and spotless every time. And they're open 24/7 for your convenience. Right now, get a free car wash just for joining their text club. Text BRITT to 30400 and enjoy a free car wash. Visit Britain's Touchless Car Wash at 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin or at 555 Willow in West Dundee. Britain's, caring for your car while caring for our community.
Building a house is hard, but have you tried removing one? Flood Brothers takes the mess out of demolition. With fast roll-off dumpster delivery, reliable debris pickup, and a family-owned team that takes service personally. Call 630-261-0400 or visit floodbrothersdisposal.com. Flood Brothers Disposal, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, cloudy with a high near 45. This afternoon, expect continued cloudiness. Tonight, cloudy with a low around 40. Looking ahead to tomorrow, cloudy with a high near 53. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy with a low around 41. Currently, it is 40 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
At Bank of America, we asked our people, how do you take ownership of your career?
I'm able to grow my way by putting the priorities that I have for my career first.
I thrive on being a leader who's behind the team, not in front of the team.
Every few years, I'm being re-energized because I get to do something different and learn something new.
See how our teammates are growing in their careers at bankofamerica.com/great place to work. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
You're back. We're back. It's the WRMN Morning Show on WRMN 1410 AM.
Squirrels pretty good food. They get lots of nice corn and peanuts and pumpkin seeds. I just want to see.
But then you get mad when they come and eat from the bird feeder.
Well,
because they know they've got a good meal.
Other stuff so that they can stay away from the bird feeder. So why is it wrong?
No.
All I want is a picture of a squirrel eating a flaming hot Cheeto.
They are coming to your place because they're going, hey, he filled it. Let's go.
He's brought a whole family too. I mean, we're talking. There are like 6 of them now in the in my yard.
Because they know they got the good food going on.
But they're burying everything. They're grabbing everything and burying it.
That's what squirrels do.
I know, but all right.
You know what amazes me? You could see a squirrel in 2 feet of snow. They go right down, whoop, dig it up, and they know right where they've left it.
Yeah, they're good. They're getting
pretty
ready.
Impressive.
They're getting ready for winter.
Well, they got to fatten up a little bit.
Oh, the squirrels around me they're little chunkers.
I'm going to start putting stuff out for my squirrels because the tree right outside the mobile Marriott, there's a squirrel nest in there, and they're always running around there cute.
Maybe we should put no one ever puts anything in the birds out. Maybe because we worry about our squirrels here.
David Tees is actually getting he works with some senior thing, and they make like squirrel boxes and bird houses. So we're going to put one out there.
I could get some
put some suet. Let's fatten up our babies. They come running down the sidewalk so for those of you listening on the radio, every morning we have squirrels that come running down the street from the north. I'm pretty sure they have nests in the trees over by the parking lot.
There's a lot of trees up north, just north of us. Yeah.
But they literally run down the sidewalk, and I'm fine with that. I always see them out of the corner of my eye till they decide to play Frogger. And then my anxiety goes through the roof because these little buccos go running back and forth.
They're pretty smart.
The other day I was trying to point out to you, you were talking, I was pointing, and you were looking, you didn't see it. One must have got in the garbage, and it had like a bagel.
Oh, okay.
So, and it's carrying this mat, compared to a squirrel, massive. And he is trying to get across the street. And I'm like, please, for the love of everything. There she is. Good morning. Good morning. She's back. She's back, Elliot. What time is it?
It is
6:39. So maybe like in an hour.
Man, I should be standing outside.
You should be standing outside.
When we come back from the break, I should be.
Maybe you should smoke a pipe like Sonar, because you know what? He looks really cool when he's standing out there just smoking a pipe.
He overall has that.
He's got swag.
He's got swag. Sonar's got this,
and now the new haircut.
The Navy guy. He's got, he's got the air of former military, and he's got the deep pipes, and he's got all that.
Yeah, but I like when he stands out there smoking his pipe, just like assessing.
He is
assessing all of life.
Yeah.
I love that.
Anyway, sorry, we've gone from feeding squirrels to
Welcome to Weird Wednesday.
To Weird Wednesday to the cute blonde that goes in front of the studio around this time every morning, and at some point
she finally came back. Well, she hasn't been. I think she was on vacation.
She might have been. And it is a Weird Wednesday, and we've been talking about a lot of different things, among them being Susie's strange lottery stories. So you went down a rabbit hole of lottery stories.
I did.
Why is that?
Well, yesterday, and I've had them on my counter, I had some scratch-offs that were given to me for my birthday.
Now, were they scratched off, or had you?
Yeah, I scratched them off, and I thought one of them was a $20 winner. But, some of them get super confusing. Yeah. Like, I don't know, did I match? Whatever. And I guess now you can go to the place with the lottery and just scan the barcode. Right. So they were scanned. I'm like, yeah, I should probably take these in. And I'm cleaning off my counter. We all have that junk pile. And I'm like, all right, I'm taking them. And I go to the gas station next to Newman's. And my friend Happy's working. And he's like, what are you doing? And I said, I got these lottery tickets. I'm going to scratch them off. Or I've scratched them off. I don't know if they won. I said, I don't. He goes, oh, come on, you gamble big next door. He said, no, Happy, once in a blue moon, I'll put a 20 in the machine. That's it. He's like, oh. I said, so I went and I scanned them all. I'm like, winner, winner, winner. So out of 6, 4 were winners. And I ended up having $90.
You didn't even know about.
Didn't even know. I thought 20. But I was like 90. I go, I think there's like $80 because I was scanning. I'm like, oh, winner, oh, winner. And I hand them to the girl. And I'm like, hey, I think I got like $80. And she goes, honey, you've got 90. And I'm like, what? So that led me to think later, how many stories of people that either won and spent all their money or had no idea that they had it. One of the stories I found, the weirdest things Powerball and lottery winners have bought. For one girl, she won a $1.7 billion. No, that was last year. Oh, here, this is the story. Found it. This guy, Jonathan Vargas, once the youngest person to ever win a Powerball jackpot at age 19. Spent part of his $35.3 million fortune on creating, and this made me think of Elliot, Wrestlelicious, a women's wrestling show featuring gals in skimpy clothes hitting the ropes. Okay, he's 19. Somebody should have taken him under their wing and said, honey, let's invest this. So partly the low-budget Royal Rumble, part sketch comedy. The Tampa-based program aired in 2010, 2 years after Vargas hit it big in South Carolina. He even wrapped the show's campy trailer using the on-the-nose moniker JV Rich. But Wrestlelicious quickly flopped, with critics calling it everything from sexist to the dirt worst iteration of the sport, and was canceled after just 1 year.
Well, Wrestlelicious lives on television. You can on YouTube. You can go to youtube.com Timeout TV Wrestling. It's called WrestleLicious. Let me show this real quick here. You can see some of the matches that they have. WrestleLicious, Cousin Cassie, Tyler, Texas, and Charlotte versus Maria Toro, Bandita, and Felony.
Oh, that's a cool name, Felony.
Amber Lively, Madison Rain, and Marley versus the Lunch Ladies. Then you've got Paige
Were the
Webb.
Lunch Ladies sexy? I'm trying to see which ones are the Lunch Ladies.
Paige Webb versus Adam Frost.
Autumn Frost.
Autumn Frost.
That's a great name. That, you know what, Elliot, when you go back into dancing, I think you should go by Autumn Frost.
It's like there's this thing though. It's like the problem right now with pro wrestling is that because they've kind of run out of really good names. It's like band names, like finding a good band name.
Yeah.
These days, it's like I want to do a radio segment where the question is pro wrestling or adult entertainer. You know, it's like the name.
We could totally.
You can't tell. Is that an adult entertainer or is that a pro wrestler? When I listen to the names, I'm not sure.
Well, Autumn Frost could go one of many.
One
ways.
or the other. Tony Storm or Corey Chase.
Ooh.
Which one's a pro wrestler? Which one's the
I would not know who the adult entertainers are, Elliot, but I know you would. So we would have to leave those answers up to you.
It's funny that both.
Let me throw you right under the bus.
Both. I'm a grown man.
You are a grown man.
I'm a grown man, and I'm single.
And ready to mingle.
I got to deal with my things anyway. But it's oddly enough, one of my favorite adult entertainers is also a favorite adult entertainer of Texas Senator Ted Cruz. When I found out that he and I have
that in common.
We have that in common. I'm like, oh wow,
God, you're almost related.
The one thing Ted Cruz and I have in common
is an adult entertainer.
Yeah. Now, speaking of single and ready to mingle, I talked about this before the break. My weird stories.
I'm curious about this.
The weird and offbeat stories. They've this particular ad, this particular headline. This is from the Metro in UK, where they have the UK bar that has banned single drinkers.
I don't understand.
The headline is they've got no one to talk to. Aww.
Well, they talk to each other, or you talk to the bartender.
Here it says no single entry after 9 p.m. Alibi does not permit single entry. This sign greeting customers at a bar in Greater Manchester, this is a sign greeting customers at a bar in Greater Manchester, which doesn't allow anyone in if they are by themselves. The unmissable red and white sign adds that if you're meeting friends inside, they'll need to come and collect you at the entrance. A policy that is in place for, quote, the safety of all guests, unquote. Alibi, a cocktail and karaoke bar on Shaw's Road near Altrincham Market, has caused quite a stir with its decision to bar lone customers. For many, it feels like an attack on single people who already struggle to meet potential dates or who simply prefer their own company. Social media users branded the ban misguided and sad on so many levels.
I don't understand the safety aspect of it.
Well, here goes. In a clip posted to the bar's Instagram account, owner Carl Peters initially explained the policy was for the sake of his staff. Carl said, if someone is on their own, it means that they're not with someone else. So if something happens to them in a late night busy bar environment where people are drinking, it's an absolute nightmare for us to deal with. However, he went on to make some claims about the type of person who might want to enjoy a drink alone. It also happens to be the case that sometimes if you let people in on their own, their reason why they're on their own is that they got no one to talk to. So they start mithering other groups.
Mithering?
I know, he said. Because they're not just going to sit there in a bar having a drink on their own in silence. That's when things start to happen and people are like, who's this person on their own annoying us? So what we do as a venue is we just eliminate that. Unless you're with a group and we know who you're with, you're not coming in. The sign also states a dress code telling customers not to wear sport or tracksuits. Stone Island branded clothing must be an issue there. Ripped or frayed jeans and clothing, which has, quote, roadman vibes. Ooh, roadman. I look like a roadman.
You look like a roadman.
So again, it sounds like,
sounds like somebody's like a little too snooty patootie for there.
It's the UK, and then
So I have a great idea. Why don't we go open a singles bar right across the street?
Right from here?
No, in the UK.
Oh, in the UK, go there.
We'd make a fortune.
Singles only.
Singles only.
Singles only, and everything. And we only take singles too. Like if you want to pay for a drink, you got to bring
just singles.
Singles.
So Sunday at Newman's here, I talked about for a second the other day. We're packed. And there's a lady sitting by herself at a table. And my boss comes up and he's like, hey, I introduced myself to her. She's here alone, which I give her a lot of credit. Newman's is a bar you can go to as a woman alone and be comfortable. No creepy.
Yeah, no creeps there. I'll give you that.
And most people will immediately be like, hey, who are you with? Whatever. So my boss was like, hey, so I said, enough said. So I go over there. I'm like, hey, girl, how are you? My name is Sue. I manage here. I work here. What are you doing? She's like, oh, I just moved into town. And I said, are you here with anybody? She's like, nope. I go, gather your belongings. Let's go. You're coming to sit with us. And she was like, really? I said, yep, let's go. So I'm gathering her plate. And I said, you okay with that? And she goes, well, I'd love to. Because, I can be a little overbearing. I know you've never seen that side of me, but I can be a little overwhelming.
No.
So I bring her back to the table, and we're there with Mike Reed, Jimmy Vaselli, their spouses, their kids. Mary Kay is there, and I bring her back. And she just moved here from Crete. She doesn't have a job yet. She moved up to be closer to family, and she's looking for a job. And I introduced her to everybody. And the first quarter, she won $50 because we do a raffle with the gaming company. We scooped her up. And so everybody's like, oh, you're family now. And her name is Gina. And as she was leaving, she came over and she just gave me the biggest hug and was hugging. She goes, can I hug all of you guys? And we're like, heck yeah. Have you met me? Oh yeah, you just have. But just to not be there alone, first of all, I gave her credit and, I made sure, but how fun. She was there single, and then she just met a whole bunch of cool people.
Well, I mean, the point to your place has a completely different vibe than this place in the UK.
We have people that look like roadmen.
Roadmen? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. I know. I've seen them. I've seen them when they come in.
Those guys that just get off work, they're all wearing high vis, they're dirty because they worked. But I guess, I don't know, and I have a lot of single women that will come into Newman's because they know it's safe and it's fun and there's no creepers, and I can't imagine the safety. I mean, how? I don't know. Very strange.
What are you gonna do? That's what we're gonna do. Their rules. So,
we're gonna go open a bar across the street, and we're gonna name it Singles.
Call it Singles. They're called Alibi. Ours is gonna be called Indictment.
So, well, see, the name Alibi kind of, is it sketchy in there?
No, it's the pictures. It looks like a nice little.
No, I mean, is it like couples that, I don't know. It's a little,
You got to come with your fans.
With your alibi.
You can look it up. You can look it up online. You can see their pictures of the bar itself. It looks like, it looks like you're pretty common, and their pictures of groups together. Sounds to me, it sounds pretty snooty. It sounds like you have cliques of folks who are like, you know what? We're here to drink and we don't want to be bothered by some old dude or whatever sitting at the bar wanting to try to make friends. What, you want to come here, make friends? We don't need your kind around here. It does sound pretty snooty.
See, and we have a sign up that says, enter as strangers, leave as family.
That's not like the one at the Mobile Marriott, though.
No, that one is the
Abandoned
domicile
of despair.
Of despair.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
I'm getting that sign made. I keep saying it, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. My friend Manny might be able to make one for me.
It is a Weird Wednesday, and we are sharing weird stories. Today, the theme on Susie's side is weird lottery stories. Have you been...
I've got a couple online, too.
Yeah, I got a couple. You want to share your story about your game of chance? You thought that winning ticket really was... I mean, I had something kind of similar. It wasn't really gambling, and it was really showing what a dum-dum I am. I mean, I once was going through my mail, and I thought I had a letter from ComEd, and I thought it was a bill.
Oh, this was recent.
Yeah, and I was like going through, I'm like, oh, that's right. But I pay all my bills online.
So do I.
And even though I've gone paperless from time to time, I still get like I get these notices. This is how much energy you've used compared to your neighbors.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Right? So I get a bill. I get the envelope and I open it up. And I'm going, this isn't a bill. This isn't even one of those notices. I go, this looks like a check. ComEd was refunding me all this money for some reason. I don't know why. I can't remember why, but the check was like almost a year old.
Well, do you pay a, what is it, a average bill every month? So let's say, do you pay like $80 every month?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I remember it was a while back. This was a while back where I was having a hard time keeping caught up with my electric bill. And I went on that whole thing, the whole payment thing where they give you the average.
Okay.
So I'm guessing
that's probably what happened.
I'm guessing that's what it was. But again, I didn't expect to get that much back, one. And two, the check was sitting on that table and had I not like gone through everything,
right?
Like had I decided to just see it and like rip it up sight unseen, I would have thrown away like a couple $100.
And that was you purging your dining room table.
That was me purging the dining room table of all the stuff that had been accumulating there. But anyway, so that's the kind of folks, check your mail. I mean, just really check your mail. You never know.
Go through your scratchy tickets. Go through your lottery tickets because I won $90 and I didn't even know. But so another story, Ronnie Music Jr., like that's a crazy name. He won $3 million in a Georgia scratch-off lottery. He blew much of his money kickstarting a methamphetamine business. I mean, what way? After winning in 2015... the then 44-year-old maintenance supervisor told lottery officials he planned to invest the cash. Within months, he had dumped the dough into an illicit operation to traffic hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of speed in Ware, Georgia County.
Well, what was he, Walter White?
The big winner was busted when his drug ring partners, like he needed partners, he had all that money, were caught trying to sell roughly 11 pounds of crystal meth, which had a street value of about $500,000.
See, but that doesn't seem like a great return on your investment.
I don't think so either. And it said Music pled guilty to conspiring to traffic large amounts of meth in April 2017. He was sentenced to 21 years in prison.
I would have this discussion all the time with the team.
How about a financial advisor?
Yeah, really. I would have this discussion all the time with when I worked with young at-risk men and youth corrections. I would talk about the topic in Freakonomics is, those kids. I go, yeah, you got those kids that are dealing drugs on the corner and they're doing that kind of stuff. Why is it that they all live with their grandmas? If you're making so much money dealing, why don't you have your own house, your own apartment, stuff like that?
I mean, because they're like 15.
Yeah, but add to that, the return on the investment from the amount of money you're actually making to the risks involved, it's just not worth it. I mean, if you go through the overall, the actual return on the work and what you do, you actually make more money. You're better off working that job at Target.
Yeah.
Because you're only going to make so much money. Again, dealing in drugs. And then add to that the amount of income you're going to lose, the risk, and the amount of income you're going to lose if you end up going to jail. So, and boy, that would really tick them off. They go, oh, no. I go, guys, again, how many of you were dealing and how many of you had your own house? Case closed.
So take legal advice from Elliot, not from me.
Yeah. Do not stay off drugs, kids, and don't deal them either because really it is a really bad. Now, if you want to, quote unquote, deal drugs, invest in pharmaceuticals. That's where the money is. Everyone talks about big pharma, but if you invest in big pharma, you're going to get a return on that investment. That's legal drug dealing. 6-7. So anyway.
Well, there's Elliot's rant for the morning. And you know what? You're a lot less poopy now.
I made a boom boom already.
I know, but when I came in, you were in a funk.
Oh no, I'm still in the funk. I'm working my way out of it.
Yeah, you're good. The caffeine's kicking in. You got the extra large Dunkin'. Yeah. Ooh, Ooh, you know what I had from Dunkin' yesterday? A cookie butter latte with oat milk.
How is that one?
It's good. It's not super sweet. I ate the cookie bits off the top first and then mixed in the frothy delightfulness. Yeah, it was pretty good. And then I was wired for sound for about, and it was a small one.
Those things are full of sugar.
I know, and I typically don't do it, but I won $90 and I went, you know what? I'm going to treat myself to yourself. And then I went and got my nose re-pierced. So
there you go.
But I still had money left over.
And with that, we go to the break in the 7 o'clock hour. As always, we appreciate you chiming in on the YouTube, on the text line, and phone lines are going to be open, 847-931-1410. Let us know your Weird Wednesday stories. This is The Morning Show on WRMN with Susie C. and the L Train. We'll be right back.
Are you dreaming of a getaway? Want to leave the stress of daily life behind? Whether it's a relaxing cruise or an adventurous land escape, planning the perfect vacation doesn't have to be a hassle. At Cruises International, they specialize in vacation destinations, land and sea, making your dreams come true. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, Cruises International isn't just about booking travel. They're your personal concierge, trusted travel advisor, and advocate. Your preferences are unique, and they'll take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for. From personalized service to their global network of specialists, they ensure that your vacation is tailor-made just for you. It's time to plan the vacation of a lifetime. Call 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447 today and speak to a cruise and vacation expert. Cruises International. It's time to set sail to your dream destination.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 7 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Cintas. In Aurora, community leaders celebrated the start of construction on new permanent supportive housing aimed at vulnerable residents. The groundbreaking ceremony on November 14th brought together members of the Association for Individual Development, Hesed House, and the Neighbor Project, as well as local, county, state, and federal leaders. Speakers highlighted the collaborative effort to expand stable housing options at the future site on 2nd Avenue, emphasizing the positive impact the project will have on the community. Naperville officials are revisiting a proposal to create a specialized police unit for a mental health crisis response. Police Chief Jason Ayers noted that such a unit would provide expertise on mental health calls while freeing patrol officers for other duties, including speeding and e-bike complaints. City Councilman Ian Holzhauer described the program as essential, though some officials have raised concerns about funding amid tight budgets. An updated cost report for the proposed unit is expected to be presented tonight. Hundreds of National Guard troops deployed to Chicago and Portland are being sent home as part of a reorganization of domestic operations initiated by the Trump administration. In Chicago, roughly 200 Texas National Guard members are returning to base, while a similar number remain on standby. In Portland, California National Guard troops are being reduced from 200 to 100, with remaining soldiers focusing on training. U.S. Northern Command says a constant, enduring, and long-term presence will remain in each city despite the drawdown. A Chicago Ridge woman has been sentenced to 21 years in prison for a deadly drunk driving crash that killed two siblings. 39-year-old Christine Brocious pleaded guilty last month to aggravated DUI causing death after the 2023 crash at Mack and Winfield Roads in Winfield. Prosecutors had sought the maximum 28-year sentence. DuPage County State's Attorney Robert Berlin said Brocious' actions were beyond reckless and cost two innocent people, the brother and sister, their lives, adding the crash also deeply affected their family and friends. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With a Cintas Apparel Plus program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly, B21.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
The Bulls beat the Nuggets 130-127 last night. Josh Giddey had 21 points, 14 rebounds, and 6 assists. The Bulls able to score the win despite a triple-double from Nikola Jokic. He had 36 points, 18 rebounds, and 13 assists. The Bulls are 7-6 with the win, 2-5 on the road. Just the first home loss of the season for the Nuggets. They're 6-1 at Ball Arena, 10-3 overall. The Blackhawks are back at United Center tonight. They'll take on the Calgary Flames. The Hawks have wins in 4 of 5. They're coming off a 3-2 home victory against Toronto. Captain Nick Foligno out 4 weeks. He's got a broken hand. Illini basketball, number 8 in the latest AP Top 25. Big game tomorrow night when they take on number 11 Alabama. The Illini women are home tonight hosting Murray State. Both teams are 2-1. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Kohl's has 20%. This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, cloudy with a high near 45. This afternoon, expect continued cloudiness. Tonight, cloudy with a low around 40. Looking ahead to tomorrow, cloudy with a high near 53. Tomorrow night, mostly cloudy with a low around 41. Currently, it is 40 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
At Bank of America, we asked our people, how do you take ownership of your career?
I'm able to grow my way by putting the priorities that I have for my career first.
I thrive on being a leader who's behind the team, not in front of the team.
Every few years, I'm being re-energized because I get to do something different and learn something new.
See how our teammates are growing in their careers at bankofamerica.com/great place to work. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Building a house is hard, but have you tried removing one? Flood Brothers takes the mess out of demolition. With fast roll-off dumpster delivery, reliable debris pickup, and a family-owned team that takes service personally. Call 630-261-0400 or visit floodbrothersdisposal.com. Flood Brothers Disposal, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
Join your co-hosts Mike Tooman and Paul Burvitt on our weekly radio hour, Chief Guard of the Republic, where we talk about all things national security, defense, personal security, safety, and dealing with law enforcement situations. Call in 847-931-1410. Ask us questions. We will get you answers. Every week, Saturday, noon to 1 on 1410 AM WRMN Elgin. Streaming on WRMN1410.com. Chat with us on WRMN's YouTube live channel.
Call-ins, community chaos, question of the day debates, all served hot across the Fox River Valley. It's the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and L Train.
Welcome back, everyone, to the WRMN Morning Show. We are your hosts, Susie C.
Good morning.
And me, I'm the L Train, Elliot Serrano. While we were in the break, I went back to the kitchen to kind of like...
He made us breakfast.
I forgot, we got bagels.
They're delicious.
I've got that seasoned butter we were talking about.
You got the salted caramel cream cheese.
We got these. Okay, did we show them the cookies?
These are crack. These are crack. I don't know why those are even here.
I call this Schrodinger's cookie container. Sometimes when you open it, they're actual cookies, or sometimes Sewing supplies.
Always sewing supplies
Sometimes
at
sewing
Grandma's
supplies.
house.
But these are actual Royal Dansk.
They're so good dipped in your coffee.
Danish butter cookies.
So good in your coffee. Well, it is 7:08. It is Wednesday, November 19th. It is 41 degrees. It is cloudy. It is overcast. And it is that time of the day when we do our morning shout outs. We are starting off today. I caught up with 16,832 prayers. Miss Linda, actually, I take that back. 58 Mike texted me this morning. Let's see, what time did Mike text me? It was at 12:05 a.m. I was sleeping, but he did not beat the Miss Linda Carter because Miss Linda Carter, she came in this morning at 12:01 and she says, "Good morning, Susie Q. Welcome back to Wednesday morning. Have a blessed day and keep the faith." Miss Linda Carter, listen, I'm going to start doing, I think I figured it out already. Susie's morning toast and jam. It's going to be Susie's toast and jam songs to get your morning started. So every morning I will post what song I came flying into the studio dancing with. Sometimes Elliot might dance to it. We'll see. But we're going to post those up because, we all need something to wake us up in the morning. Nando, Cartman Dan came in. And he says, "Good morning, everyone. Could you please do a community service segment on pet insurance? My girlfriend is looking into a policy for Spot, and so many of them seem like scams to me. Have a great day." I think I'm going to look into some of those. I know Progressive has a pet insurance, and I know they're not a scam company. I have them for my car insurance. So maybe look into that till we could look into more. Nando, he says, he sent us this really cool meme on Facebook, which I'm going to post. It's about the Bears. So it's really cool. And then when you were asking Elliot about what making love meant, he said to Elliot, "That's a 2-piece and a side biscuit." I was like, all right, that's great. And Katrina Sue comes on and she says,
I'm sorry, wait.
Okay, you want to go back to the 2-piece and a biscuit?
Are we talking about chicken? Because I'm on, if that's what it means.
And a side biscuit.
I'm all over.
Yeah.
And then I've been making love since I was. That's what it's called.
At the Popeyes, at the Browns, at the Kentucky Fried.
At the Harold's chicken.
Oh, I've never had Harold's.
Never had Harold's? Harold's is good.
Have you had, what's the other one? Raising Cane?
I've had Raising Cane.
How is that? I hear it's
okay.
Okay, so the hype isn't.
I mean, it's okay.
And then what's the other one? They're closed on Sundays.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
That one is also now that one is overrated. The thing I do like about Chick-fil-A are their waffle fries.
Oh, okay.
But I don't go there.
But you're not going to share them, but that's okay.
No, I'm not going to go there because of their stance on LGBT. So I don't go there. But anyway, go on.
All right. Well, and then he said it's finger licking good. And Katrina, she says, "Good morning, everybody." She wants to tell all the first shifters good morning. Have a great day. She's listening on her speaker, drinking her coffee with creme brulee and honey. And she also wants to wish her dad a very happy birthday. Our own David Tease is turning 60 today. And she wants to tell him to have a wonderful birthday and she loves him. And David Tease, I know it's your birthday, but could you please get your daughter her Casey's breakfast pizza? I'm just saying. So we switch over to, and then Todd came in right in the clutch before I switched over with his good morning picture. And this one is a sunrise and it is beautiful. And like always, it will be on our Facebook post that always says a few pics from the morning show. And I post those every day on the WRMN Facebook page. So if you send in a picture, you want to add it, just send it 505-926-1410 and I will put it up on the Facebook page. Let's see. Then we come over here and of course, Hector Soto, first one in. Good morning, Al Train, Susie C, the first shifters from Hector, Nini Rose, Jeremiah, and Uncle Boom Boom in the house. I had to give you time to get your boom boom on. He sends us lots of prayers. Todd says, "Good morning." Keith K, he says, "Have a great day, shifters." Pam says, "The moment I wake up, I say a little prayer for you. God bless America." I love that. Say a little prayer for you. Who sang that song? Forever, forever. I don't know. Pam, who sang that song? Downtown Jose, Hola Dynamic Duo. Hello, First Shifters. Everyone have a great day. Let's go Blackhawks. And then Miss Linda Carter comes in. Good morning, First Shifters. Welcome to Wednesday morning. Have a blessed day. Keep the faith. And Elliot, you get your own have a blessed day and keep the faith. It's Dionne Warwick.
I see versions by Dion as well as Aretha Franklin.
Dionne Warwick. Oh, yeah, maybe Aretha. But
they both did. But I think the original singer was Dionne Warwick. Yes.
Whenever I wake up.
And the following year, Aretha Franklin.
Okay. Love that song.
Originally, Burt Bacharach. He was.
He wrote a lot of songs.
He and lyricist Hal David wrote the song "I Say a Little Prayer for You" in 1967, while the Vietnam War was raging.
They wrote many, many songs.
The song was intended as a message of support for the soldiers there.
I had no idea. Wow. John Guiney says good morning, and he also sends his no nickname John bad joke of the day. Jose saying great song to Gap Band early in the morning for Susie's Toast. That's what we're calling it now. Susie's Toast and Jam. Songs to get you to wake you up in the morning, because I'm going to toast while we're jamming. And we're actually eating toasted bagels right now. Fire Chief Eddie Saunders, good Weird Wednesday morning. First Shifters, have a fire safe day. And when we were talking about making love, he says, as Susie C gets out the atomically correct dolls for Elliot's education. Downtown Jose, what up, Dino? And then Pam says she sold a little lottery ticket and then gave away a new truck. That's interesting. The person who won it had to go home and dig it out of the garbage because it had the right license number on it. Talk about, can you imagine that drive home? Panicking to make sure that it wasn't covered in coffee grounds, that you could read it, or some grossness that you threw away. Oh my goodness. Fast Eddie. Hi all, it's Weird Wednesday. Here's a weird fact. Some species of fungus infect ants, compel them to climb to a precise height, clamp onto a leaf and die, allowing the fungus to sprout a deadly mushroom. Who knew? Who knew? You knew because you're shaking your head.
That's called the zombie fungus. It's the fungus takes over the animal's neurological systems, and it causes them to pretty much kill themselves so they can spread the fungus without out and about, which is the basis of the video game The Last of Us and the TV show The Last of Us.
Oh, okay.
Where it's there's been talk about that actually happening. Let me put myself back on camera. There's actually been talk about the next pandemic is going to be like that. It's going to be
fungus?
A fungus, and it's a fungus that takes you over, and it can be pretty bad. Here's the thing: when it happens in nature to animals, it eventually happens to people.
Oh yeah.
So we got to be on the lookout for that kind of thing. But if you see that show, The Last of Us, it's scary, it's heartbreaking, and it's out there. So yeah, no, not to scare everybody on us.
Weird Wednesday, but it's weird.
It's out there. Zombie fungus.
And then our Dean, I know I read this, but he says, God morning, WRM listeners, First Shifters, Susie C. and Elliot, the L Train Serrano. No matter what time you turn your radio on, always a breath of fresh air. Thank you, crew and listeners, always thankful. We are thankful as well, not only for all of you and Dino. We're so thankful to be here. We love our First Shifters. Fire Trustee Eddie Saunders says, please, people, do use the winning lottery scanner if you play before throwing your tickets in the recycle bin. Susie C. is a perfect example. Todd says, growing up, the family down the street and his Scoutmaster won $195 million back in '98. That's a lot of money for back then.
Wow. That's a lot of money for now.
It is, but I'm saying back then, that's insane amount of money. I mean, it's insane anytime, but back then.
It kills me. You hear about people who win those big lotteries, and like a year or two later, they're broke again.
Oh, I got those stories. I got them coming.
How did you go through all that money?
Sex, drugs, rock and roll, and having to own a lot of crapola.
I know. Jeez.
But I've got some of those stories. Commander Dennis, good morning, first shifters. $2 domestic beers at the Legion all day today. You can buy 18 Queen of Hearts tickets, 18 for $10 today. Woo, come in and have a cold one because the Queen lives on and they're starting with a new board. Pam says, haha, L Train, Grandma's house is a trap house. Yeah, because Grandma doesn't know it's a trap house. That's why the kids selling drugs were living with Grandma. Because Grandma's house was a trap house.
Right, and they're not making any money.
Right, but Grandma doesn't know it's a trap house. She's just like, oh my, look at my little grandson.
No, yes, but at the same time, I would say my point is that yes, it is a trap house, yes, but also that these men are bragging about all the money they're making. I go, well, if you're making all this money and it pays so well, why don't you have like a nice apartment? You gonna bring your lady over to your grandma's house?
And they typically do.
You know, I'll say, come on, and she's like, what? We're going to your grandma's house. Where's your place? Where's your ride? Where's your, all those things.
Let's see as we, Fire Trust 80 Saunders. Hey, where's Brendan? Is he sleeping in? He might be. I know he was probably, when I got in, he was listening to Big Top Sports because I saw a bunch of comments here from last night. So he was on with our very own Derek Geyer in Big Top Sports. Hector says, happy birthday, David Tees. Downtown Jose says, happy birthday, David Tees. Soto family, good morning, Jose, sidekick Susan. Have a great Go Bears. Pam, you were correct with Dionne Warwick and Meg, whichever, depending on where she's at. Our very own Meg says, good morning show. So that is our first shifters shout out.
And we appreciate everyone chiming in on the YouTube, the text, everywhere. And if you want to call into the studio, 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. To reach us, like caller on line 1. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Elliot. Good morning, Sue. Happy Wednesday to you guys. Hump day, everybody.
Good morning, Nando.
How are you guys doing? I didn't win a lottery ticket like that, but when I was little, I was with my dad and my brother at the Arlington racetrack, and this is when it burned down, but the parking lot was open where you could have tents to go place bets and stuff. And I was I think like maybe 12-ish maybe at the time. And I remember it was very windy, and what my brother and I would do is collect all the little tickets, from, like the losing tickets, and people would just throw them on the floor. And we would always go through them, and how do we say, to see what was the dollar amount, and we would just load our pockets up like we had a lot of money, like Monopoly money.
Yeah.
But in this occasion, one of these races, it was a photo finish, and then the alert button, I don't know how you call it, the alert button, or what was it, like they decided to just wait before they did the photo finish. And I found a ticket that was a $5 bet with the winner of the horse, and I showed my dad. I go, look, and when he cashed it in, it was over almost $180 just because somebody threw it on the floor. But this was just me and my brother just picking up tickets off the floor, just trying to put them in our pocket. And when we were going through them, it was like, holy crap! My dad says, how do you find this one? I go, just here picking up just picking up tickets, because that's what we would do when me and my brother would be bored, because we didn't understand what was going on. Just watch the TV. The horses weren't running live, and of course it burnt down at that time. So of course they're not running there at the time. So that was one of my cool stories about.
That's so cool. Because as a kid, $180, that's like winning a big lottery.
Yeah, and the only thing we got out of that, me and my brother, was rallies when I was over here on Summit.
I was going to say, what was your cut? What was your cut?
Taco Bell and rallies at the time.
Come on, Dad! We just gave you $180. What do we get? We're going to a burger place. Dad already had. He's already thinking about what else he's going to do with that money.
But that's what we would do. That's what we would do when we were younger. Either go to the racetrack or we would go to do tournaments, But that day it was just weird. I remember we were just running around outside in the parking lot because they had nothing but tents up. But you could see the pavilion, like as they were repairing them, like how they had it all covered with how do you say, tarps, in certain areas. Right. I remember that very well as a kid. It was like, that was crazy. in another story, one of the jockeys that used to ride at the racetrack there, he was also one of the trainers for the horses at the medieval times here in Schaumburg. So when we saw him, when we took my nephew to his birthday there one time, they made contact with each other, and he hooked us up with some stuff. I was like, holy cow! And then my dad goes, yeah, that's the guy from the riding the horse from here at the Arlington back in the day. Now he just trains horses, and that was pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah. But I'm glad you guys are doing good. I just want to say that's that little tad bit, and David G's happy birthday. Enjoy your 60th. Be safe out there, and you guys don't bite your fingers as you guys are eating. Take care. All right, bye.
Hug your honey. Oh, okay.
Up there. I wasn't me. That was him. All right, folks. Now, where while Susie was doing the shout outs, I was eating my bagel, giving Susie a chance here, which gives me a perfect segue into another one of my strange stories. And this is, I teased this again back in the 6 o'clock hour. Again, out of Canada. Overweight raccoon found in Cornish garden is shipped out of county. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we want to know where he was shipped to.
Well, an overweight raccoon has been found and taken to a wildlife center after it was spotted on the loose in a woman's garden in Cornwall. This is according to CornwallLive.com. The animal was first spotted in Gwennap on Thursday. Video footage and pictures taken by local resident Haley Fairburn showed the foreign animal roaming. Now, these are not indigenous to where they were. The foreign animal was roaming around her garden and peering into her home as a stunned dog barks from inside. The mammal, which weighs 3 times what he should at 11.2 kilos, is now at RSPCA West Hatch Wildlife Center in Taunton. He's getting the care he needs before he will be heading off to a permanent home. Haley, 36, filmed video of the animal and sent it to her partner, which ended up with RSPCA Cornwall. Haley said, my dog started going crazy. Let me show you. Here's some images of the little bugger. My dog started going crazy, and I thought he was seeing a cat. I was very shocked to find a raccoon in my garden.
He doesn't look that overweight.
Oh, hold on. I thought I was losing my marbles. We don't get them in the UK, so I started looking for information online. I have seen them in the past because I spent a lot of time in the U.S. and Central America. I am not sure where it came from. It might have been someone local who kept it illegally. I'm hoping to find out where he came from. If he's that big, chances are he was a pet. Local resident Lucy Cox discovered how she helped the raccoon after spotting him through a window. She said, I saw the raccoon on the road, went out to make it safe, eventually managing to corral it in a neighbor's greenhouse. In the meantime, another neighbor, Haley, had seen the raccoon in her garden and taken photographs and filmed to put them out to the local community group, appealing for help as she was concerned about the animal. As a result of the post, Allison and her family attended the area to look for the raccoon. Although the raccoon was safe, Allison was able to contact RSPCA officer for assistance, which was invaluable. Now, RSPCA Animal Rescue Officer Abby, who rescues animals across Devon and Cornwall, said it was the first time she'd been called to help a raccoon. We're so grateful for everyone who gave him a helping hand, including St. Clement Vets and their head nurse for dropping everything and joining me and allowing me to hold the raccoon there overnight. Great teamwork. It means everything to be able to get him to safety. Now, here it is. That's a big one. That baby's a booger. That booger's a baby, a big one.
Fluffy.
It was a bit of a surprise to get a call about a raccoon. It certainly was a first. I find myself helping all kinds of animals, some who are sadly in awful conditions, suffering cruelty, neglect, and abandonment. It's always an honor to help every animal to safety, but it's always extra special when it's slightly unusual, like this rescue. Now, raccoons are native to southern Canada, most of the United States, Central America, and northern parts of South America. But Abby added, raccoons are wild, non-domesticated animals, providing for their welfare needs in a typical household environment is difficult, which is why we do not recommend them as pets. And this is in Devon in the UK.
How crazy, because they don't live there, and all of a sudden, and then the poor raccoon is like, what the heck am I doing here?
What am I doing here?
I don't have any family. I don't have any friends.
Yeah, he was somebody's
I don't know what
pet.
to eat. There's nothing. It's weird here.
He was out there. And that's unfortunate because you do have a lot of, I see this in my time in working in animal welfare. I saw a lot of folks keeping wild animals as pets, and it's never good to keep a wild animal as pets. We have too many domestic animals already that need homes. We don't need to start getting wild animals and keeping them as pets. So that is my weird story. Again, I mean, can I tell you something? Yeah. Let's stop fat shaming the raccoons, okay? Like
he's fluffy. You know what? He's a little fluffy for his height.
I'm looking at him, and I kind of see myself. I mean, I think he's adorable. I'm a little fluffy for my height too, but I'll work on it. We'll work on it.
We'll work on it together, little buddy.
Little buddy, we're gonna lose some weight. We're gonna keep going. That way, when I do that morning dance video, I don't look like I'm rolling in, more like I'm really dancing in.
You are dancing. I know when I volunteered at Oak and Acres, we had someone brought in a baby deer. And I'm pretty sure they had kept it for a few days and because it acted like a dog. It followed us everywhere. Oh, yeah. There goes the squirrel across the street. Oh! Sorry, squirrel. And the car was coming, sorry. But so now we're like, what do we do? How do you make it scared? Because you don't want it to, imprint with humans. And we had gotten 4 other baby deer in for, different reasons, hit by a car, abandoned. So we put it out in the there was a pasture, it's a pen. And every time.
Put them out there down in Wisconsin. It's deer hunting season. Pow! I'll take care of it right there.
You don't shoot the babies.
Well, when they get older. And then
but they were babies.
Then they'll walk right up to the deer blind. Nice, easy shot.
Nope,
easy shot.
We put it in with the other ones and kept it scared, kept scaring it. They would run up and drink bottles and then run. But yeah, stop.
Get them nice and healthy for deer season.
Which is coming up. It's been bow season, but bow season is over.
It's an easier shot. If they'll walk right up to you, boom, look at that. It's a gift.
I'm just shaking my head.
I'm not a fan of hunting myself, but hey, why make it so hard? Just pow.
I'm just shaking my head.
When we come back.
Just shaking my damn head.
We're going to talk about voodoo.
We're going to talk about the No Nickname John bad joke of the day. Stop making that noise.
They were having a good day till blam.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock sharing newspaper stories from 100 years ago, November 19th, 1925. Emil B. Hansen, victim of a strange attack which sent him to St. Joseph's Hospital with a fractured skull and other injuries, is recovering from the beating he received Tuesday night, members of the Hansen family announced. Hansen, they state, is gradually regaining his memory and today commenced recalling a few details. Still somewhat hazy, the victim has thus far refused to say who his assailants were. Detective Charles Struckman was assigned to investigate the affair today. He interviewed both Hansen and members of the family today in an effort to learn more of the attack. Members of the family were reticent in discussing the assault, rather than to say police had taken the investigation in hand. A stone pinched by the fire of an automobile caused L.H. House of Elmhurst to believe that he had been shot as he was driving his automobile at North State Street and Highland Avenue late yesterday afternoon. "I'm shot," he cried. Officer Stewart raced to the scene and discovered that the stone had struck the auto driver in the left eye. He was rushed to a physician's office for examination. The last game of the girls' hockey interclass contestants took place yesterday at Lord's Park, the seniors being victorious over the juniors 4-2. The right mental attitude seems to be had by either side, and this probably accounted for the good teamwork displayed.
Elgin 100 years ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 years ago at www.elginhistory.org.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch. because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has 2 convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, cloudy with a high near 45. This afternoon, expect continued cloudiness. Tonight, cloudy with a low around 40. Looking ahead to tomorrow, cloudy with a high near 53. Currently, it is 41 and overcast. Overnight, expect cloudy skies with a low around 40. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show. Buckle up, Fox River Valley. It's gonna be a ride.
And welcome back, everyone, to the WRMN Morning Show. We are your hosts, Susie C.
Good morning.
And me, I'm Elliot Serrano. They also call me the L Train around here. We're at the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour. And we want to thank everybody who's been with us so far this morning on the YouTube. We see you there. We appreciate that, not only that you're tuned in, but you're commenting. And again, as always, please give us a thumbs up. Make sure you share this content if you can on your social media. The more you comment, the more you click the little heart button and all those things, the more it helps the WRMN Radio YouTube page get out into the, as they say, the Google sphere. So your support,
Google sphere.
It's like, really, it doesn't cost you a thing. And then share it with your friends. Tell your friends, hey, I've got this fun little show. These fun shows that I watch and listen to each day. WRMN Radio is a community-owned station. I mean, we are not part of a network of radio stations. Like, we're not part of, say, Sinclair or any of those big stations like the larger stations in Chicago are part of. This is a community-owned station funded entirely through the ad sponsorships, the people who are buying ads here on WRMN, or the folks who sponsor the different shows. That's how we keep the lights on around here. So if you can help us get the word out and making sure, help us attract even more sponsors, we'd really appreciate it. I'd hate to see community radio go the way of the dodo. I mean, if you want to hear just syndicated stuff all day, I mean, we can easily shut down all these shows and syndicate everything. We have syndicated stuff overnight. But if you want live and local talking to the issues that affect you, please support community radio, support WRMN. Tell your friends, tell folks, the businesses that say, hey, I really think this is important. We need to sponsor that radio station. We need to get involved. And to you, the WRMN listener, again, easiest thing you can do. It doesn't cost you a dime. Hit that subscribe button. Hit those like buttons. Share us on your social media. It goes a tremendously long way. I am waiting for Northwest Wes and Wesley Jr. to just show up front before you get in the middle.
They should be here any minute.
Any second now, he'll show up. So we've got the No Nickname John bad joke of the day. Let's start this out because this really helped you yesterday. Okay.
It did.
Here we go. Okay.
I've workshopped it. I've rearranged it in my mind.
Okay, here we go. We are in the Giggle Hut Comedy Dojo.
Mhm.
My Padawan. Center yourself. Take a deep breath. Center yourself and find the comedy within. Find the funny within you. And then say your mantra.
I'm pretty. I'm smart. And damn it, I am going to deliver this joke. All right. I am ready because, I'm ready.
Do it.
All right, we're going to do it. No Nickname John says, good morning, first shifters. It's National Blow Your Bagpipes Day. Just a word of advice. Never run with your bagpipes. You might get killed. Okay. I added a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit there. Yeah.
Made a little.
Yeah, a little bit there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
During the break, I said, "Can you do a Scottish accent?"
I can't.
You can't do a Scottish. If you had done a Scottish accent, that would have been.
I can't do a Scottish accent to it.
You might get killed.
Oh, you might get killed.
See, there you go. There it was.
That's the only thing I can say. Scottish. Scottish eggs. Scottish, yeah.
Scotch.
Like
egg.
Scotch.
A Scotch egg.
Yeah.
That was not bad though. That was not bad. I'm gonna give the joke an 8 as far as badness. I'm gonna give your delivery a 9. I'm gonna give your delivery a 9.
Okay.
If you had been able to do the kilt there at the end, it would have been a 10. But
Okay.
see, even there.
Oh,
2
jeez,
times. You know?
Fire trustee Eddie. So I started out today with 292 tens. So Hector gave me a 10.
There we go.
Fire trustee Eddie Saunders gave me a 10.
There you go.
Todd delivery was a 7, but the joke was a 0. I thought the joke was, the badder it is, the better, right?
Well, the badder, the higher.
The badder, yeah.
Todd thinks it's a bad. I mean, he can't. The joke is so bad he can't bring himself to give it any points.
It's okay. It's all good. They can't all be great.
No, I know, but it was a funny joke. Again, it was a pun-based joke. A lot of these jokes are punny, which is again the quickest. That's my pain point right there. Puns, jokes that are puns. That's my pain point.
You're punny because you are punny. So okay. John gave us a 9, so I'm good. Hey, I am good with that.
You're doing well. I mean, again, the delivery was
hard.
good. No, it wasn't like one of those where you really struggled with it, and it's not like the day.
Oh God, let's not revisit. There was a couple of them.
Where
I was
kept getting progressively worse.
Yeah,
as you
no matter
went.
what I said, I made it worse.
Worse.
Which I didn't think it could, but I did.
But no, you're getting there. You're getting there. And I think your mantra and your centering yourself really helps you. We're getting there.
Your brother said, "Great job, Susie." I'm pretty sure I heard William Wallace groan.
You can take these jokes. You can tell these jokes, but you'll never take my freedom.
My goodness.
Captain, the ship cannot take us astray. That's like my
so you could
Scotty.
do it.
No, that's a bad. That's me doing an imitation of a man doing an imitation of a Scottish man. That's like, again.
Say that one more time.
That was me doing an imitation of a man doing an imitation of an actual Scottish man.
Gotcha.
So it's like a copy of a copy.
A copy of a copy. And it's getting watered down the farther it goes.
The farther it goes.
All right.
There you go.
So thank you, everybody. I actually kind of impressed myself a little bit on that one because I read it and I'm like, how do I amp this up a little bit?
You did. I mean, again, that was a solid delivery on the joke. That was a solid delivery.
Well, thank you.
There you go.
And we are talking Weird Wednesday. I have weird lottery stories. And if you weren't with us the 6 o'clock hour, I went down this rabbit hole because I had a bunch of scratch off tickets. I think there were 6 of them that I had since my birthday in April. And you got that little junk pile on the counter. I'm like, I'll take them with. Yesterday, I finally was like, I'm going to take these with. And when I took them and I scratched them off, but, I thought one had a $20 winner. So I was like, yay, we'll see. I went and I actually had won $90. So I started thinking about people that lost their fortunes or threw their tickets away. And so this one, going full throttle, it says, Michael Carroll, who won a $13 million lottery jackpot in the UK. What is wrong with people in the UK? They're a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. In 2002, installed a backyard racetrack where he reportedly hosted wild demolition derbies. But he blew his entire fortune in less than a decade on wild parties, fancy cars, and a lavish lifestyle, once bragging he had, let's say, sleepovers with over 4,000 women. Carroll, now 41, eventually had to return to jobs working as a garbage man at a cookie factory, they reported. And
that sounds like
there they are, Northwest Wes and Wesley Jr. Good morning, gentlemen.
I mean, they're running behind.
They are running behind. We'll hit it quick so we can get Junior to school. Go.
Shut your mouth, you
That's a one.
Fatty.
That's a one.
Shut your mouth, you thong wearing
There's number two.
That's a two.
Shut your mouth, you thong wearing fatty.
And three. All right. Have a great day. Go to school. Learn something today so you're better tomorrow. Don't be late. Thanks, guys. We always appreciate you guys making time for us to pull up and let us say good morning. And Brendan is up. Good morning, Brendan. Everybody was wondering where you were, buddy. So, the guy had to go back to being a garbage man and work at a cookie factory.
I don't know. That sounds kind of like my life story. Millions of dollars, blew it on parties and women. Then I got to go back and work at the cookie factory. I don't know if that's actually a bad thing. Again,
talk about being humbled.
The cookie factory.
Yeah, depending on the kind of cookies.
I'll work at the Royal Dance Cookie Factory.
Oh my God. I would be like that raccoon, only bigger.
It's funny.
If
My mom actually worked at Entenmann's Bakery where they make cookies and danishes.
And you never ate a Entenmann's donut with mustard?
I'm sorry, Heinemann's, not Entenmann's.
Oh, Heinemann's. Oh, the pecan.
Oh, those were great.
That was the best. Do we have a caller?
Yes, we do.
Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Morning, Susie. Morning, Elliot.
Morning, Sidekick. How are you?
I'm doing good. Couple things. I'm going to medieval times with a small group of people.
How fun. Excited. I've never been.
I've been there one time with my grams long ago.
It's fun. It is fun.
And you eat with your hands, and
it's like a Ren Fair, but
I've never been to the Ren Fair either.
Yeah, but they have the.
I haven't been to a fair.
Yeah, it is, but you eat with your hands.
Cool.
Although they didn't have soda pop back in those days, but who's going to nitpick?
Well, yeah.
No soda pop.
Yeah. Would you like Pepsi with your dragon wings?
Ah.
Yes.
I gotcha. All right, so any weird stories?
Yes, one time long ago, my grandma had a dog, Charity, and she wasn't home at the time. I said I'd walk her, so I put her on a leash, and I was walking her, and somehow she got away from the leash, started running. I'm like, oh, my grandma's going to tell me if I lost Charity, her dog, and then luckily this kid tried to help me get her back, and he's doing a good job. But luckily, Charity, she ran back to the house, knew where the house was. She ran back there. So I was like, oh.
But she got the dog back.
Yeah, I was like, you booger.
Yeah, thank goodness for that. Yeah, that's a scary feeling. Oh, my gosh. And
hey, Soto family.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, Soto family from Sidekick, if you didn't hear. Is our beloved there?
Yes, she's right here. Hello.
How are you?
Doing good. I don't get to go to medieval times. I didn't happen to do my chore for the past 6 months, but oh well.
Oh well.
I wasn't
Next time.
here because I was in rehab.
Oh, that's right. You were. So, do you have any weird stories?
Oh yeah. I forgot that I had an appointment for my therapist, and all of a sudden I get this call from Wisconsin, and I didn't recognize the number because of my new phone, and I'm like, do I answer it? Do I not? Because I haven't had any weird spam calls since I got it, and I'm like, okay, better answer it, sounds important. So I did, and it was the guy picking me up for my appointment.
Oh, good thing you answered it.
Yeah.
I know I get weird spam calls, but I like to mess with those people. Sometimes I answer just to screw with them. I've had actually a couple guys actually call me horrible names and hang up on me while I'm laughing. Yeah, called me the worst of the worst.
I had a joke about one that used to call all the time. You probably recognize it. They used to say that your car's warranty is about to expire.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say, no, car, mi tamal is fine.
Oh, my gosh. That's too funny. My suggestion is grab a whistle. Answer the phone, and when they call, just blow the whistle nonstop as long as you can hold it. They're going to hang up, and they're not going to call you back. And you can't get in trouble for it because they called you. Right, Jimmy Vaselli? Right, Jimmy Vaselli? They called you. So if I want to blow the whistle in my phone, that's going to be my greeting to you. I can't get in trouble. Right, Jimmy Vaselli? Oh, my goodness. Well, you ladies have a fantastic day, and, we always love hearing from you.
I'll be Christmas decorating.
Oh, fun. Fun.
Yep.
All right, let's hear Sidekick.
Here she is.
Hello.
Hello.
Love you downtown, Jose. Did a lot of Christmas shopping, wrapped a lot of presents.
Oh, good. Good. That's more than I do. I just throw money in my kids' bank accounts. They go, I ask my kids, what do you want for Christmas? Cash. Done. Get on the Zelle.
Yeah.
Zelle money Christmas morning. Surprise. So I know it's not so fun anymore, but you know what? Their age, they're in their 30s. It's like, that's what they want. They're like, just give me cash so I could buy things I want or,
Or gift card or something.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right. Well, you ladies have a fantastic day.
You guys too.
Thank you.
Good morning, caller. You're on the WRMN Morning Show.
Morning, caller. Who dis?
This Elliot and Sue?
It sure is, David Tees.
Wait a minute.
Birthday
hold on.
boy.
One of those calls that we don't want.
Oh, hey.
He called us, so we can.
We can do what we want. Yeah.
I was actually calling Brianna, seeing what the soup of the day was, and I don't know how this happened, but okay.
Oh, what is the soup of the day? Did you find out?
No, I was trying to call them, but no. But anyhow, I got you guys, so I guess I'll talk to you for a little bit. I got a weird Wednesday story.
That does not surprise me.
Oh, that's fine. Well, I was about 13 years old. Well, growing up, as a young kid, you got a dog. That's your friend, your companion. His name was George. He was a black Labrador. And George was how would I say it? A rambunctious Labrador. He would disappear. We'd have to find him. People with the tag. People say, "We got your dog here," because he would go chase dogs in heat. He could smell like South Elgin. He gone. Anyhow, he's gotten stuck in a tree. He chased a squirrel underneath a kind of squirrel underneath the car, and the license plates caught the dog and ripped off like his whole entire skin, where you could see the insides of him. We had to get him to the vet. They stitched him up, got the cone. But having this dog for so long, I think, God, he was like 13 years old. He's starting to get old, and it's time to, and you hate to do it to a dog. It's really hard to do. And it's time to put him down. But, he's having that hard time, and don't get all crazy. So I said, Dad, why don't we, before we go tomorrow, why don't we give him his, steak dinner? I mean, big old steak. And so we cooked him up a big old steak. He's all happy. He's got the steak. We go out front with him, and, he's running around the best he can. And then all of a sudden he just took off, went west through the cornfields and just disappeared. And we're like yelling at him to come back. And he just kept going and going and didn't come back. I looked at my dad. I go, I don't think he's coming back. My dad goes, I don't think he's neither. So that was, that was the last we ever saw the dog. We couldn't find him. We took off looking for him. We couldn't find him. We never saw him again.
Ooh, he must have known he was going to, not that you were going to do it, but maybe he knew that his time was up.
I think he knew because he's probably looked at it, thinking out there by himself by the cornfield going, steak dinner. They never do that. Something's not right.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Oh my gosh. Something's kind of squirrely around here.
Yeah. So that is a good little weird Wednesday. So wherever he did the rest of his life, who knows? He probably lived it. He lived it the best he could. Like Elliot says, you only have one life. Right?
Yeah. Are you going to get your daughter a Casey's breakfast pizza for her birthday? For your birthday. For your birthday.
For my birthday, well, she should give me one.
No, you still owe her one.
My birthday, she should give me one. Come on.
What is that you're playing? Oh.
Why do I get that music today?
There's a reason I'm playing this.
Why?
It's Happy Birthday from the Swedish chefs of the Muppets.
Ah. David T.
Happy birthday to you.
David T.
There we go.
A skirt, a mert, and skirt, and vert, and dirkin, smirkin, smirkin.
Was he the one that sang the song?
That's him.
That's him.
That's him.
Well, he went into the extended version.
Went into it, yeah.
Nice. What do you got planned for your birthday today?
Work and sit back and watch TV. It's just another day to me. I don't want gifts. I don't want anybody's.
Well, go out to dinner. Go have a nice dinner.
Yeah, no, I'm not that way. I'm just humble. I'm just happy to have family.
Well, you're humble. Just go get dinner. That's not being humble. Gotta go. You know what? You gotta go to Jurin. Go to Jurin and get your coupon.
Yeah, there you go. I could probably do that. But I'd be by myself. Samantha works. Jacob goes to school. Thank God.
Why don't you go to dinner? Don't they get home for dinner?
Well, yeah, they do.
Okay.
I have to take him. Taking him out to a restaurant is not good.
No?
No.
Well, I hear he's in trouble, so maybe you should leave him home with a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, he's got it for a while. Yeah, yes, he is.
So there you go. You don't have to take him. He's old enough to stay home alone.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah, so you and Samantha go have a nice dinner.
I don't have to worry about anybody kidnapping him. They'll bring him back and give me money and an apology card.
Oh, my goodness. All right, well, you have a great birthday, sir.
Thank you, guys. And same thing with Samantha. They kidnap her, they bring her back with money and an apology card. So
same.
Ain't gonna win. All right, thank you guys for the birthday song, and hope you guys like the dog weird story.
Yeah, that was a little crazy. Little crazy.
All right, guys, take care.
Have a good one. Good morning. You're on the WRMN Morning Show.
Good morning.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, it's Bob. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning. Hey, listen, I got a joke for you.
Okay.
Little colored kid in the bathroom leaves out a scream, bloody murder. His mother comes running in and says, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" He says, "Oh, look at the toilet."
I think you've told this joke before, Bob.
Oh, God.
I think you've told this one before, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard this one.
You remember this one?
Yeah, you have a different one?
Okay, I got another one.
Okay, good.
Two construction workers tearing down a skyscraper. They're up on the 31st floor. One guy's got a pick, the other one's got a sledgehammer. They're knocking the concrete off from around the girders. And bang, they hit this one, and next thing you know, they're falling through the air. And the one guy with his pick manages to hook a girder on the way down. The other guy going past him grabs his heel and is hanging on. And the one guy says, "Let go of me heel." He says, "I can't." He says, "I can't." He says, "Let go of me heel or I'll hit you with my pick."
All righty then.
Well. Right.
Wah, wah, wah. We appreciate it, Bob.
Have a good one, buddy.
Have a good day.
Bye now.
I'm waiting for Roadrunner to call because he's got a good story for you.
Well, the thing with Roadrunner is, and as I was talking, for folks who don't know, Roadrunner is one of my regulars at Tryst Lounge in Marengo when I work on weekends, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, if you want to come out, middays from noon, from 11 to 6. He comes out, and he always has trivia that he says he's going to call in with. And I frustrate him because he hits me with a trivia. If he calls me and I have the answer right away, I answer it, boom, then I hang up. I tell him, look, if I get it right, that means I hang up at that point. And it drives him nuts because I'm always right. He has yet to stump me with any of his trivia.
Oh.
So I think he's given up. I think he's given up on that because he came into Tris. I go, give me a trivia question. He hit me with one. Boom. I did it again. He goes, you can't come up with any new trivia questions for me anymore. And some of his jokes he can't say on air. There's some jokes he says that are funny, but they're kind of like...
But he has a good story today.
They're kind of adult jokes that really he can't say on air. But, does he have a good story? Is it a Weird Wednesday story?
It's a good story.
All right,
he called me yesterday with it.
Roadrunner, if you're going to talk, I guess I know he's probably listening right now. So, Roadrunner, if you want to call after the 8 o'clock hour, when we go into the 8 o'clock hour, we can listen to your story. Also, when we come back, I have yet another Weird Wednesday story. In this case, the coach of the Nigerian World Cup soccer team is angry by his team's penalty shootout loss, alleging that the opposing team by the Congo was practicing voodoo. The reason they lost on penalty kicks is the other team was practicing voodoo. Was it voodoo or hoodoo? I forget which one.
Voodoo's the good one. Wait.
Voodoo's a good one. Hoodoo's a bad one.
Correct.
All right. Well, we have that. More Weird Wednesday stories having to do with lotteries and the like. When we come back, it's a WRMN morning show with Susie C. and me, the L Train. Stick around.
Get ready for Around the House every Saturday night from 5 to 7 p.m. on WRMN AM 1410. If you're a homeowner or contractor looking to tackle those projects that feel a bit too big, this is the show for you. Join Eric along with his knowledgeable guests as they dive deep into everything from DIY renovations to creating a healthy home environment. We'll provide you with the tools and tips you need to complete your projects with confidence and ease. But it's not all work and no play. We believe in having fun. Our passion for home improvement shines through as we help you save time, money, and reduce the stress of DIY. So whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, don't miss Around the House. Tune in every Saturday night and let's tackle those home projects together.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 8 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Hot Hands. Naperville officials are revisiting a proposal to create a specialized police unit for mental health crisis response. Police Chief Jason Ayers noted that such a unit would provide expertise on mental health calls while freeing patrol officers for other duties, including speeding and e-bike complaints. City Councilman Ian Holzhauer described the program as essential, though some officials have raised concerns about funding amid tight budgets. An updated cost report for the proposed unit is expected to be presented tonight. Hundreds of National Guard troops deployed to Chicago and Portland are being sent home as part of a reorganization of domestic operations initiated by the Trump administration. In Chicago, roughly 200 Texas National Guard members are returning to base, while a similar number remain on standby. In Portland, California, National Guard troops are being reduced from 200 to 100, with remaining soldiers focusing on training. U.S. Northern Command says a constant, enduring, and long-term presence will remain in each city despite the drawdown. A Chicago Ridge woman has been sentenced to 21 years in prison for a deadly drunk driving crash that killed two siblings. 39-year-old Christine Brocious pleaded guilty last month to aggravated DUI causing death after the 2023 crash at Mack and Winfield Roads in Winfield. Prosecutors had sought the maximum 28-year sentence. DuPage County State's Attorney Robert Berlin said Brocious' actions were beyond reckless and cost two innocent people, the brother and sister, their lives, adding the crash also deeply affected their family and friends. In Aurora, community leaders celebrated the start of construction on new permanent supportive housing aimed at vulnerable residents. The groundbreaking ceremony on November 14th brought together members of the Association for Individual Development, Hesed House, and the Neighbor Project, as well as local, county, state, and federal leaders. Speakers highlighted the collaborative effort to expand stable housing options at the future site on 2nd Avenue, emphasizing the positive impact the project will have on the community. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
On the golf tee, it's Skechers World Champions Cup. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. It's PGA Champions Tour golfers from all over the world. Team USA versus Team Europe versus Team International. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. The competition will be tense, but feet will be comfy. Tune in to Skechers World Champions Cup. Final round of golf on Sunday, December 7th on ABC, 1 to 5 p.m.
Protect your home and auto by bundling them with Progressive, and you'll have a little less to worry about. But we know you'll find other things to worry about. Like that text you just got from your boss. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Hey, call me when you get a sec. Oh, hey, call me when you get a sec. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, well, at least you protected your home and auto with Progressive, so you don't have to worry about that. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock sharing newspaper stories from 100 years ago, November 19th, 1925. Emil B. Hansen, victim of a strange attack which sent him to St. Joseph's Hospital with a fractured skull and other injuries, is recovering from the beating he received Tuesday night, members of the Hansen family announced. Hansen, they state, is gradually regaining his memory and today commenced recalling a few details. Still somewhat hazy, the victim has thus far refused to say who his assailants were. Detective Charles Struckman was assigned to investigate the affair today. He interviewed both Hansen and members of the family today in an effort to learn more of the attack. Members of the family were reticent in discussing the assault, rather than other to say police had taken the investigation in hand. A stone pinched by...
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, cloudy with a high near 45. This afternoon, expect continued cloudiness. Tonight, cloudy with a low around 40. Looking ahead to tomorrow, cloudy with a high near 53. Currently, it is 41 and overcast. Overnight, expect cloudy skies with a low around 40. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast to Coast right here on WRMN 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Newry with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Whether you're working third shift or you're just a night owl, catch the most listened to overnight talk radio program in North America, Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
This year, America's First Responders Fest 2025 was a huge success, and we couldn't have done it without the Village of Burlington and Village President Mary Kay Welsen. Your support helped bring the Fox River Valley together in the Village of Hampshire to celebrate the heroes who keep us safe every day. Thank you, Village of Burlington, for standing behind America's First Responders Fest 2025 and for standing with those who serve.
Live from the Talk of the Town, broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. News, nonsense, and everything in between. It's the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and L Train.
and welcome back to another Weird Wednesday on the WRMN Morning Show. You're here with me, Susie C., and Elliot, the L Train Serrano. It is 8:07. Hopefully you are up and ready for your day if you need to be. If not, hopefully you're sitting back, cup of coffee, feet up, scratching, listening to us, maybe watching us on the TV, on the YouTube, and just enjoying a cloudy, chilly morning. Well, it's not too bad. It's up to 42. It's a little overcast, nothing crazy, not too windy. So, yeah, we have not. Did you get a hold of Ramon during the break?
Oh, hold on.
You know what? Let me tell this Weird Wednesday story while you get a hold of him.
Let me see if I can find him.
Yeah, so you get a hold of him. Right. So we're talking Weird Wednesday stories, and I went down the rabbit hole of lottery because if you heard earlier, I found a bunch of scratchies that I've had since April and took them in finally, and I won $90. And I thought, hey, how many other people have had crazy lottery stories? This story alone kills me. This was from 1999. Some of you may remember it. The story of Tonda Dickerson. Well, she was working at a Waffle House in Grand Bay, Alabama. A regular customer named Edward gave her a Florida lottery ticket as a tip instead of cash. The ticket turned out to be a $10 million winner. What should have made her life better became a nightmare. So the coworkers decided to sue her because they claimed that they had a long-standing verbal agreement to share any lottery tickets they received as tips. An Alabama I hate when they do that. Sorry, somebody's doing a three-point turn. An Alabama trial court initially sided with the coworkers, but the Alabama Supreme Court later overturned the decision, ruling that such an agreement was unenforceable. It was an unenforceable gambling contract. Then she got sued from the tipper. The customer who gave her the ticket, Edward, also sued her. He alleged that Dickerson had promised to buy him a new Ford truck if the ticket was a winner. That case was also dismissed by the courts. Then the lawsuit from the IRS, Dickerson set up a family corporation to distribute the winnings among her family members, hoping to mitigate some of the tax implications. However, the IRS argued that this arrangement constituted a taxable gift and demanded over $1 million in gift taxes. After a lengthy legal battle, the U.S. tax court ultimately ruled in the IRS's favor on the gift tax, though they did acknowledge the reduced value of the prize at the time of the competing claims. And then, in a terrifying turn of events, unrelated to the lawsuits, her ex-husband kidnapped her at gunpoint, demanding a share of the money. In a struggle, Dickerson managed to shoot him in the chest in self-defense, saving her own life. He survived, and she was not charged. So despite all of the stress and the battles and all of that, she managed to keep the bulk of her winnings by choosing the annuity payout instead of one bulk, and has since lived maintained a very low profile, even returning to work as a poker dealer in Mississippi for a time. Yeah. Like, is that not like, and then like, it just didn't stop.
I would have been like, look, here's your damn truck. Okay. There. Fine. Yeah. Now go away. And I mean, what kind of a guy tips somebody with a lottery ticket? I mean, seriously? You know,
I've had people tip me and leave a lottery ticket.
Which is fine. And if I give you a lottery ticket and you win, I go, hey, you know what? Good luck to you. The universe was looking after you. It wasn't my day. This just drives me nuts the way people can be. In any case, let's take a quick look. You were talking about the weather and whether Ramon's around. Hold on. Right now, we're looking at, we are currently at 42 degrees. We're going to hit a high of 46. And the real feel is at 42 as well.
Crazy.
I'm telling you, this weather and this, I'm telling you.
Hola, Ramon.
Hello, Susie, mommy, how are you?
Oh, I am muy bien.
It's so good to see you. I'm telling you, I was going on some travel, and I just got back last night. So happy that the FCC is finally doing his job and I can finally fly somewhere.
Where did you come from?
I was in my homeland of Portugal.
Oh, very nice.
You know, the FCC, as always, making my life more difficult.
Ugh.
I mean, I'm not talking about the TSA. I'm talking about the FCC.
The FCC, yeah, you know
because I'm
me.
on the radio out there in Portugal too, and they're looking after me. And I said, "You have no jurisdiction here. You have no jurisdiction. I can say what I want here, as I'm so Portuguese." But now that I'm back in the America, the FCC, I tell you, I have something for you to say. I'm going to tell you now. You cannot corral Ramon La Respuesta Rodriguez because I am a free spirit. A free spirit.
Your pores are looking beautiful today.
Can I tell you something? It is the moisture that is doing it for me. It is the moisture.
Do you like the word moist or damp?
Damp makes me think of a baby diaper.
Okay.
I do not
okay.
care. I do not care for this. I do not care for the damp.
Okay.
The moist. I like the moisture. The moisture.
Okay.
I do have the my pores. Yes, I do have the. I like to exfoliate.
Yeah, you do exfoliate. Very nice.
After that, I also like to put on the moisture, la crema.
Oh, you put the crema on. Okay.
I put the crema on. It really helps keep me the moisture.
Have you been outside for the real feel today?
I was outside, and yes, it is so strange. It is so strange. This is a 42. This is a 42 right now?
Yeah, 42.
It just feels exactly like that. It's like everything right now in the universe is in a, ¿cómo se dice? It's a zen. It's very zen right now outside. So if you go outside and you stand here, this is what I tell you to do. This is what you do. Listen to Ramon. This is what
we're listening to Ramon.
Listen to Ramon. I want you to step outside right now. Step outside and look up to the sky and take a deep breath. Just take a deep and hold it for a minute. Hold it. And
expand your lungs.
But take a deep breath. And then hold it, and then it's inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Do not do the reverse.
Yeah, I know.
Do not inhale through the mouth and exhale through the nose. This is when it's lo mocos. You don't want the mocos. You don't want that.
No mocos.
No mocos. You don't want that. You want the inhale, hold it, and then look to the sky. Look, this is the part. This is very important. Look to the sky.
Okay, we're looking.
Look to the sky and say, I am here. I am here. Accept me as who I am.
And we do.
And
we
that's
love
what
you.
I do. I do that every day. So anyway, yes, 40 is so strange. It's very zen today. Very zen.
Well, typically you have on like your little white crop top tank top and your gold lame shorts. But today,
I had to wash them. Yes, I had to wash
today you've got on your gold lame pants.
Well, it's 42.
It is 42, but you look good.
Look, it is the same. But you see, what is the word that you say? La nargas.
Oh, lame?
No, la nargas. Lame and la nargas. My buttocks.
Yes. What about your buttocks?
Well, they get cold.
Yeah, it's chilly.
But then they get what's the word? It's pucker. They pucker.
Oh, they pucker. Yeah, your butt puckers.
They cold pucker. Yeah. I don't know. No. We do not want the butt to pucker. No, that is not good. No.
And you weren't here for the really cold weather last week.
Oh no, I went to Portugal. I've been to Chile.
Oh, you went to Chile?
Chile. I was in Ecuador. I went to Quito in Ecuador. I was doing the South American tour.
Were you like on a tour for your radio show?
Not for the radio show. It was for the
Naughty Podcast.
The real field reporters relay. We out there. We go from one country to the other. We stand outside. We tell people what's up with the weather.
Oh, I love this.
It is. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Went to Quito. Oh, down there when you're in Ecuador.
And how was the food?
I tell you, I gained at least 3 pounds.
Just 3?
3, because you're walking all the time. But 3, I cannot afford the 3. I've got to work that out.
No, because you are in peak physical shape.
That's what I like. So at some point, I will be out there once again with the real feel. But it's going to have
your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Well, you call it the milkshake. I call it the coquito.
The coquito brings all the boys to the yard.
My coquito does that.
Yeah. Nando wants to know why you sound a lot like Cletus's cousin.
Cletus?
Oh, Cletus is, he comes in and, what does Cletus even do?
Cletus? Wait, you talk about the Cletus. He's
with the dog.
Oh, yes. Somos primos, sí. He's my cousin. My cousin, twice removed by marriage and then 2 deaths.
Oh, okay.
But
so
yes,
you
Cletus,
are related. So now I know they are related.
We are somewhat related. I've had Cletus and his dog. They have been to my place.
Oh, very nice.
The dog is really, can I tell you something? That dog is so smart. You think he's just a bloodhound? He sits there all day. I'm telling you, Ramon has made some nice money on the stock market listening to that dog's stock news.
Nice. So
that dog got in on the AI before everyone else.
What do you have planned for your visit here?
I know. See, I'm going to go. Let's say first, I'm going to have the brunch. I'm thinking somewhere for brunch, and then maybe after that, who knows? Maybe go to one of those places with the slot machines where you sit there all day.
Oh, a casino or yeah.
There's a casino here in Elgin. I've been there. It's like
the little gaming cafe.
The game, yes.
You should go out to Trist and visit Elliot this weekend.
I've been there. Here's the thing. That's how I go there. And that Elliot, he's such a killjoy.
Elliot's a killjoy?
A killjoy. Because I go, hey, hola, Elio, soy Ramon. I'm here, mi amigo, mi hermano. And he's like telling me, can you please go just play? I need to mop the floor. Siempre pasando la mopa, limpiando.
He's cleaning.
All he does is clean all day. And I say, come. And then of course, when I win, he's not even, I say, hello, I won this money. And he doesn't pay attention. He's just mopping the floor.
Wow.
So I thought maybe I go to Newman's.
Yeah, come to Newman's. You'll have fun with us.
I think I'll have fun at Newman's.
You will. I promise.
All right. So anyway, 42 degrees. It's a real feel.
Okay. Well, thanks, Ramon. It's good for you. Good to have you checking in.
I see. I'm going off through the pennies gaming.
Okay. You go have fun and win big.
And some noodles.
And noodles. We love the noodles. Well, win big, Ramon. Oh my goodness. Well, that was our real feel report from Ramon.
I don't appreciate him sometimes.
No. Why not?
Again, he doesn't realize I need to keep that place clean. I keep it clean. You can eat off the floors at Trist.
But you know what? He came in to see you all the way.
He acts like he came in to see me, but he comes in with his friends. Did he mention his friends?
No, he didn't, actually.
Did he mention Ricardo?
No.
And Raphael?
Raphael's the dog.
Well, they came in. I told him there are no dogs at the Trist, and he got mad at me. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
He's saying something about the dog stock tips. I don't get it. Good morning. You're on the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and me, the L Train. How are you?
Morning, caller. Who dis?
This is Roadrunner.
Hi, Roadrunner.
How you doing, buddy?
I told Elliot you had a good story for him.
Where's the weird? You have a weird Wednesday story?
I don't know if I can say that in the air.
Ah, see, it's one of those.
No.
Is it one of those?
You can.
Is this WRMN or is this a Trist? Because I've been on hold for 4 minutes.
Well, yeah.
Same time it takes me to glass of ice water.
All right, so tell him the story you told me yesterday.
The one about
the blonde. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, boy, here we go.
Okay, so her name is Dorothy. And I parked up at 1510 and watched her go into the center. And I took my yoga mat in there and I put it right down next to her. And she says, will you hold my ankles while I do some sit-ups? She said, no problem. She said, just like 36 sit-ups. Wow, that's a lot, girl. Can I get you a cold towel or something to dry your face off with? Yeah, if you don't mind, Roadrunner, I'll be right back. I go up and get the towel. And I come back, and she's drying off. I roll up my yoga mat. And I'm ready to walk out the door, and she says, excuse me, Roadrunner, can you do me a favor? Yeah, what do you need, Dorothy? Tell Elliot to quit stalking me.
All right, so I was ready to hit the dump button, the delay button at some point, but okay. What's her name? Dorothy?
Dorothy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you tell her this.
Uh-oh.
You are guaranteed to miss
hold on.
100%
She's right
of the
here.
shots you don't take. Okay?
Dorothy, get out from under that quilt. Come over here. Elliot wants to talk to you.
Oh, good golly. He knows everybody.
He
knows
does,
everybody.
doesn't he?
All right, Roadrunner. Well, thank you as always for bringing me down to earth.
No.
I'm sorry?
I had more, but I can't think of it. Oh, I got a quick one for you.
Oh, boy. That's what she said.
I shouldn't say that last night.
Ba-dum-bum. Shots fired.
So before Elliot's colonoscopy, he drank all that juice.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Drinking my ice water.
Here we go.
I'm going to play the gambling game. He comes back and says, how'd you do? He said, I got 3 prunes.
Got 3 prunes. Yeah.
3 prunes.
Prunes.
Uh-huh.
All right, Roadrunner. Thank you so much for bringing up that. Thank you for bringing up that wonderful time in my life. I really do appreciate that.
And then he went back again. Again, put more money in it, and it came up 3 green army men.
Once you got the army men.
Once army men are out, they're gonna know. All right, Roadrunner. Am I gonna see you Saturday?
You know you will.
All right, buddy.
Whether you like it or not.
I always
He
like
likes it.
I always like it, buddy.
He's like Mikey. He likes it.
He likes it. I got another call waiting, buddy. So I'll see you Saturday, or call back tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. God bless.
All right, buddy. God bless you, buddy. Take care.
Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Good morning.
Oh, it's Katrina Sue.
Yep. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
It's your dad's birthday.
Yes, it is. I wanted to call and say happy birthday to Dad. Dad, happy birthday. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day today. I hope you enjoy your day. And again, happy birthday.
We're trying to get him to get you a pizza for his birthday.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's saying that for his birthday, he would love it for you to pay him back for that phone bill that he will not let go of. The man holds on to a grudge like a pit bull holding on to a pork chop.
Not until I get the Casey's pizza.
Good girl. Stand your ground. You stand solid, girl. You have that cane you can hit him with. Uh-huh.
No.
David Tease, you hear that? You'll get your money when you get her a pizza. And she did not sign that in a contract, so that may or may not be false information.
I do not know anything about a verbal contract or anything like that. No, just buy him a lottery ticket and say, "Here, this is my paying you back." Buy him a lottery ticket. Then if it wins, then they go, "There you go, boom, right there."
And if not, oh well, wah wah wah.
Oh my goodness!
Right?
Yeah, it's all in good fun.
Absolutely. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Just about to start work in a couple minutes, but I wanted to call in really quick and give a shout out to my dad.
Sweet. Well, that was very sweet of you, girl.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Well, we will talk soon.
All right.
Take care now. Even when she says goodbye, it's like a song.
I know. She's got such a great voice.
Goodbye.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
All right. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Have a great day.
Bye, honey. I know, right?
We went from Roadrunner to that, so that's nice. A nice, clearing of the palate.
Yeah.
And no worries about. I'm telling you, my hand was right over the delay button the whole time. I was waiting for Roadrunner to say something that was.
He told me the story yesterday, and he said I knew it had nothing bad in it.
Yeah, I know. Well, nothing. You can't say an error, but yeah.
Right.
Oh, but Dorothy.
Dorothy, and she didn't come back this way today.
She's missing out on taking
this.
This. Look at all this.
Look at all of it in its glory. Look at it all in its glory. Known as Elliot the L Train Serrano. And what are you?
I am the worst bartender ever. And I am such a catch, or in my case, catch and release. That's how you do it.
Look at you.
There you go.
A catch and release. Well, I'm telling you, Sarah Silver was in my DMs again. Her and Trey Westerberg.
Right.
They're hot.
She's got me blocked on her Facebook. Like, I can't look at
Oh,
any
double
of her
check.
posts.
I don't think I think she fixed it because the two of them really want to take us out.
All right. I don't know. Trey Westerberg seems like a busy dude to me,
Well,
if you ask.
have you met me?
Well, yeah, you've got lots of friends.
Yeah.
You've got
Lots of friends.
And you can be our friend, but more importantly, if you have need legal advice, you can talk to some of our friends at Vaselli Law. Vaselli Law, specializing in municipal real estate and corporate law. If you want to visit their website, go to jmvchicagolaw.com or Juliet, Mike, Victor, ChicagoLaw.com. That's Juliet, Mike, Victor, ChicagoLaw.com to get in touch with the good folks of Vaselli Law. They have a nice little contact tab right there on their website. You can send them an email. It's got a little form there you can fill out. They guarantee to get back to you right away, get back to you as soon as possible. You can also call them at 630-931-8225. Again, that's 630-931-8225. They do say, please do not send any confidential or sensitive information via the email form. But they are always happy to consult you on all issues having to do with the law. Again, that's the folks of Vaselli Law who are advising governments, defending communities, and proud sponsors of the WRMN Morning Show. And again, we didn't talk too much about sports today. The Blackhawks did win yesterday. Connor Bedard had a hat trick. And our Chicago Bears will be playing this Sunday. They'll be facing the Pittsburgh Steelers at Soldier Field at noon today. Not noon today, at noon on Sunday. Will they be facing the bane of their dreaded archenemy Aaron Rodgers? I don't know. He does have a broken left wrist. Or a fractured left wrist. Who knows? I'm going to tell you right now, if he doesn't play this weekend, I don't think we're going to see Aaron Rodgers playing the Bears again, ever again.
That's Elliot's prediction.
When we come back, we're going to wrap up the morning show. We got before we turn it over to the local community hour, more Weird Wednesday stories about lottery tickets and the like. Plus, I still have that story about voodoo in the World Cup. And beyond that, if you have anything you want to share, you can call us 847-931-1410. Text us 505-926-1410. Or, hey, if you're on the YouTube, chime in on the chat box. We see you there. Those of you who've been hanging with us this whole morning, we appreciate you. This is the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and me, the L Train, Elliot Serrano. We will be back after this short break.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Rain X. A Chicago Ridge woman has been sentenced to 21 years in prison for a deadly drunk driving crash that killed two siblings. 39-year-old Christine Brocious pleaded guilty last month to aggravated DUI causing death after the 2023 crash at Mack and Winfield Roads in Winfield. Prosecutors had sought the maximum 28-year sentence. DuPage County State's Attorney Robert Berlin said Brocious' actions were beyond reckless and cost two innocent people, the brother and sister, their lives, adding the crash also deeply affected their family and friends. In Aurora, community leaders celebrated the start of construction on new permanent supportive housing aimed at vulnerable residents. The groundbreaking ceremony on November 14th brought together members of the Association for Individual Development, Hesed House, and the Neighbor Project, as well as local, county, state, and federal leaders. Speakers highlighted the collaborative effort to expand stable housing options at the future site on 2nd Avenue, emphasizing the positive impact the project will have on the community. Naperville officials are revisiting a proposal to create a specialized police unit for mental health crisis response. Police Chief Jason Ayres noted that such a unit would provide expertise on mental health calls while freeing patrol officers for other duties, including speeding and e-bike complaints. City Councilman Ian Holzhauer described the program as essential, though some officials have raised concerns about funding amid tight budgets. An updated cost report for the proposed unit is expected to be presented tonight. Hundreds of National Guard troops deployed to Chicago and Portland are being sent home as part of a reorganization of domestic operations initiated by the Trump administration. In Chicago, roughly 200 Texas National Guard members are returning to base, while while a similar number remain on standby. In Portland, California, National Guard troops are being reduced from 200 to 100, with remaining soldiers focusing on training. U.S. Northern Command says a constant, enduring, and long-term presence will remain in each city despite the drawdown. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
At Bank of America, we asked our teammates, what makes this company a great place to work?
There's very little that you can't accomplish working for Bank of America.
If you prove yourself, you can try over in a totally new way.
You can learn so much here. You're the owner of your career.
See how our teammates are growing in their careers at bankofamerica.com/great place to work. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
On the golf tee, it's Skechers World Champions Cup. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. It's PGA Champions Tour golfers from all over the world. Team USA versus Team Europe versus Team International. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. The competition will be tense, but feet will be comfy. Tune in to Skechers World Champions Cup. Final round of golf on Sunday, December 7th on ABC, 1 to 5 p.m.
Welcome to downtown Elgin, where businesses, community, and creativity come together. The Downtown Neighborhood Association provides valuable, complimentary services to all downtown businesses, organizations, property owners, and residents, helping you gain exposure and thrive. Whether you're already part of the district or exploring a new downtown location, DNA is here to help your vision grow. Join us in creating a vibrant, connected, and successful downtown Elgin. Call now 847-488-1456, or you can email info@downtownelgin.com. As for Jennifer Facala, Downtown Neighborhood Association, where the heart of business beats strong.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, cloudy with a high near 45. This afternoon, cloudy with a high near 45. Tonight, cloudy with a low around 40. Tomorrow, cloudy with a high near 53. Looking ahead to Friday, partly sunny with a slight chance of rain and a high near 52. Currently, it is 42 and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
On the golf tee, it's Skechers World Champions Cup. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. It's PGA Champions Tour golfers from all over the world. Team USA versus Team Europe versus Team International. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. The competition will be tense, but feet will be comfy. Tune in to Skechers World Champions Cup. Final round of golf on Sunday, December 7th on ABC, 1 to 5 p.m.
Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show. News, nonsense, and everything in between. So grab your coffee, crank up the volume, and let's do this.
This playing, like this should be our hype music. the bits in between.
No, I like my hype song from this morning. We should play a little snippet of that again to wake us up.
Let's see. What was your hype song?
This morning's hype song was the Gap Band. Early in the morning.
If you missed it this morning, Miss Susie C.
Get it, Soto family dancing.
Was dancing coming in, and I think I missed it because I was in the back taking care of just some personal effects. And although I did hear music, and I heard like doors opening, and I heard Ma, woo, and I was like, okay, going on. And I come walking up, and I can hear her phone is like blaring something. And then, I walk in, she goes, what? Did Daddy make a boom-boom? And then this started playing.
This is going to be our new segment in the morning at 6 o'clock. Susie's Toast and Jam, songs to hype you up in the morning. These are the songs I listen to coming into the station.
I mean, mind you.
And if anybody can do the viral TikTok dance to this song, get in here and show me.
I can't do this. I'm looking at this video, and I don't know. I don't think I can do this.
Is it a TikTok video?
No. I'm looking at the video itself, and it looks like a bit more than I could handle. But, and is someone tell me what a lover is? What would they do?
Right here.
So I gotta get up early in the morning.
Oh, to find love.
So I gotta get up early in the morning.
Day 38, folks. You haven't gotten up going by now. I don't know what's wrong.
Come on, Hector. Come on, we got some. Miss Linda Carter and Lola. Get up and dance. Let's go.
Get to the office. Come on.
All right, Brendan's dancing.
Here we
Let's
go. Going in. Hey. There you go. Yeah, get up going there.
Woo, that gets the blood a-flowing. That's what we need in the morning. So I think starting today, but starting tomorrow, I'll do it right first thing in the morning, is I'm going to post Susie's Toast and Jam.
The song you're going to be listening to as you come in the morning?
Yep, so that you can get funky with me.
All right.
There'll be different genres, because I listen to all sorts of. This is what I heard this morning.
Help me, caller.
Morning, caller. Who dis?
It's Commander. How are you?
Oh, good. Happy day after your birthday.
Thank you very much, and I wish David Tease a happy birthday. I hope he does. It's too bad it can't be in the summertime. We could have went and played golf or something like that. I would have taken him out. Anyway, just a couple things. You mentioned the $2 beers today. We're going to try this and stuff like that at your suggestion, Sue.
Everybody loves a $2. Are they bottles?
Yes, the $2 domestics we're going to do. I can't touch the imports right now, but we'll work on that.
Nope, you're doing good. Starting off something new, get people's attention.
Okay. Right. And then we get the new board up there, and when we said we'd put the new board up, that we were going to have Wednesday as we could buy the Monday special, which is the 18 tickets for $10. So we're going to do that. So it's kind of like, come and have a cold one and buy some tickets.
What's the pot at?
It's a little over 18,000, like 18.3 or something like that.
Wow.
Get into the Legion today. Have a $2 domestic and get your 18 tickets for $10.
Yeah, the pot was close to like 18.7, but because we had to pay out the $1,500, it kind of puts a little dent, and sometimes what we take in is not exactly a balance of what we pay out on that particular day. So,
I get it. We do the Queen of Hearts at Newman's, and we are going very slow. Very slow this time. The highest we got it up to is about 38,000.
Wow. Yeah,
but we keep having winners.
Our last pot was like 22.7 that we paid out.
Nice.
So, anyway, with that being said, too, also tomorrow.
Ooh, what's going on tomorrow?
We are sponsoring a birthday party for that 106-year-old veteran that's having his house rehabbed by Vets Roll. Vets Roll has been, and Mike Finnegan and I have been talking to each other back and forth. They wanted me to help them create a paper trail with the banking, and it quite didn't work out. but they figured it out and stuff like that. They're going to have a ribbon cutting at this guy's house. The public is not invited to that, but the public is invited to come to the post tomorrow about 2 o'clock, and we are going to host a birthday party for this guy, Bud. So that's
very
what we're
cool.
doing tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to have some food, and we'll have a cake and everything like that. And Catering Made Simple is involved in all this. They're going to help us with the food. They're going to help us with the cake. So, yeah, I got Greg involved and stuff. I called him a couple of weeks ago. I talked to him, and I've talked to him in the post repeatedly. So we just touch base. That's
Where does
so many
this-
people you think.
Where does this gentleman live? What town? Is he here in Elgin?
It's supposedly the house is in Fox River Grove.
Okay.
But I can't swear to that because I'm not getting an address until later.
Yeah,
it's kinda
and
like
I
a
wouldn't
big secret
announce
'cause
the
they-
address anyway. I just was curious.
They don't want the public at the ribbon cutting, and they just want basically family, and it's by invitation only. I've already been extended an invitation, and Mike told me address to come because he didn't want me putting it out, and I don't want to put it out either because I don't want everybody swarming over his nice new landscaping and everything else that they've done for him. And
Yeah, no, I
and
get it. I just was curious what town. Very cool.
Yeah, that's what they've been saying is Fox River Grove. That I couldn't swear to. They did have a little item last week on WGN News about what's going on with this and stuff like that. Whether WGN is going to show up tomorrow, I don't know. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if they'd follow us over to the Post. I could use the exposure at the Post and stuff like that, you know, for a big station like that. It would be cool. Yeah, it would be cool and stuff like that. So that's what's going on.
What time is that? What time is the party?
About 2-ish.
2-ish, nice.
Yeah, about 2 to 4. By the time they get done at the house and all of that stuff, and then we got a little surprise for this gentleman. We want to make him an honorary member of the Post and stuff like that. So,
Aww.
Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to pop that on him and stuff like that.
Very cool.
Yeah, and it's all good and everything. And there's going to be a lot of Post members. A lot of people were asking me the other day about it and stuff. So I'm on my way to the Post now. I got to sit down with a stack of membership cards, and I stared myself blind at 2 computer screens yesterday, and I got to do more of the same today. We got a lot of members that just didn't re-up for this year, and some of the people are behind a year, and it's just, I got to fix all this. It's just a mess. We got to get it going here and stuff like that. But anyway, I just want to let everybody know about this party and stuff. Yeah. Everybody's welcome to come to the Post, and, come on down today and see what's going on. We'll have a $2 beer and stuff. Why not?
Can't beat it.
Yeah.
Can't beat it.
Sue, we'll be talking to you.
Yes.
Elliot, how are you, sir?
Doing good. Thanks for asking.
Good, buddy. Yeah, you know what? I haven't seen you guys. I'd like to see you guys come up to the Post some evening or something like that. Or
Yeah, we'll
whatever.
have to do it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
That'd be great.
A Wednesday, Elliot, we could do a Wednesday and get $2 beer and some Queen tickets.
$2 beers and stuff like that. That'd be great. Yeah.
Love it.
Right. All right, looking forward to seeing you guys. Sue, I'll talk to you later.
Yes, you will. All right. Bye, honey.
Bye.
106 years old.
Wow. And again, that is at the Legion Post 57.
Yep.
Located where?
820 North Liberty here in Elgin, Illinois.
Here in Elgin. So make sure you check them out. $2 beers. It's real important to, folks understand this. Legions, folks tend to think of them as just places for folks who are veterans or who have been in the military or involved in the military in some way. These Legion posts are open to everyone. I mean, they want to be there for the entire community. It can be a place where you can just get together with your friends. You can get together and talk to the folks there. When you go to the Legion and you sit at the bar and you participate in their different activities, you are supporting that Legion as well as the different programs that they have going on. So, and yes, there are things like memberships and the like, but you don't need to be military to be able to go to the Legion. You could be, I go to Legions all the time. That's also, I'm kind of accustomed to it. I have brothers who are all military. So, but still, you do not have to necessarily be in the military to be able to go to a Legion, partake, go there. The folks at the Legion, You get there, when they have the little like the burger nights or the fish fries, it's a nice little welcoming place, and you get to see a lot of folks from around the community there. So I encourage you, check out the Legion here in Elgin. If you're outside outside of Elgin, support your local Legion wherever it may be.
Nini Rose says, good morning, all shifters. Good morning, Elliot and Susie Q in the house. And Nando says, good morning and happy hump day, everyone, and happy birthday, Nudie Rose. I'm assuming his autocorrect went from Nini Rose to Nudie Rose.
Maybe
nope, his wife would not like that. So good morning, Nini, and I hope you had a fantastic birthday.
Don't let that kind of news out there. That's sort of things
telling ya. So we've been talking today about like crazy lottery stories. Things that people throwing tickets away, or, having to run and grab them. I personally, yesterday, I had some scratchies. I said this earlier in case you weren't listening. I had some scratchies that I had on my counter, and, you just got that little pile of mail and junk paper. I kept meaning to take them with me, and I took them to the gas station yesterday, and I thought I had a $20 winner. I ended up winning $90. I mean, and then that made me think about all the people that, all the crazy stories that people have been, either they threw their ticket away or, like Nando's story, he picked up a ticket at Arlington as a kid and it was worth $180.
Yeah, and Dad rewarded them with burgers at rallies and pocketed the rest. I'm telling you. And I've been going down a different bit of a rabbit hole just with the weird stories in general. And today, this is my last Weird Wednesday story. A Nigeria coach blames voodoo for shootout loss. Yes, Nigeria coach Eric Shell claimed a Congo team staff member used voodoo during the penalty shootout after his side was eliminated from qualifying for the 2026 World Cup. Can we use that? Like, is that what happened when Cairo Santos was missing field goals? Can we say that the other team was using voodoo on our guy?
They were using voodoo. Mm-hmm.
Nigeria's head coach, Eric Shell, accused DR Congo players of practicing voodoo during their penalty shootout victory in the World Cup 2026 qualifier. DR Congo won 4-3 on penalties to advance to the World Cup 2026 Interconfederation playoffs, ending Nigeria's hopes of qualifying for the tournament. The defeat, now here we go. Yeah, this is where it all comes from. The defeat added pressure on Shell, who now faces questions about his time in charge of Nigeria's national team. So it's like kind of like, at the end of a game when, the winning team comes out and they ask you, hey, so what do you want to attribute this win to? I want to thank Jesus because Jesus helped our team come out. God is good and he loved our team more than the other team. And then in other cases like the other side was practicing witchcraft.
Yeah, they were
doing voodoo.
The little voodoo dolls.
That's what caused the ball to not go into the goal. That's what it was. So,
and listen. Sides. I said this earlier. There are two teams, and I did not look at what teams they were because I was so enthralled, and it was so much fun. The two of the teams that yesterday or the day before sealed their place in the World Cup. Watching them win and watching the stands and watching the teams on the field is amazing. If you don't get excited, I don't have to watch the whole game. I'm going to watch the last 4 minutes, and I'm going to watch one of those teams win. Lose their minds. Jumping, there was a pile of human men that just kept, because they were so excited. Human men. Yeah, instead of, yes.
I tell you,
I was going to say humans, but then I was like, no, because there were no women on the field. So
they're just men.
They're just men. Well, but I went to say humans, and then I was like, I should probably say men's.
Humans.
Men's. Yes, men's. Men's were piled, screaming, bloody murder, men in their kilts screaming, security holding people. It was wild. And even if you don't like soccer, Look it up. It was the greatest ever.
I'll tell you, if you watch two good soccer teams play, two good football teams play, it is incredibly entertaining. I'm telling you, that's why I love World Cup soccer. That's why I like European League soccer. Heck, if you want to get an appreciation for the culture of soccer, Ted Lasso, that series on Apple.
Oh yeah.
It's a great series. It's about Jason Sudeikis plays a Division III or Division II football coach, college football for young men and playing college football. He gets hired by a team in England to coach their team, and he knows nothing about soccer. But he's known very much as a motivational kind of guy. And then as the series progresses, not only do you learn more about Ted Lasso and has opinions on life and how to look at life, incredibly positive, but he also learns about soccer just like we do. And by the end, you have a greater appreciation for it. So I give that a thumbs up. Check that out. But I would also say go to an Irish bar during the World Cup.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Go to mind you, you're going to show up there like at 6 a.m. because the games are ahead. But yeah, and you go there. Good luck, by the way, getting into an Irish bar during the World Cup when they're playing the games. I remember when I used to work downtown in the River North area. There was a bar right over on Chicago. It was one of the most well-known Irish bars in Chicago. And I'd be there. You'd see everybody outside because the bar inside was crowded with people there packed to watch the World Cup games. Or any European League Championship games. Those are crazy. But I give that my highest recommendation.
Oh yeah, and after watching it on the news this morning, I was so hyped up. It was pretty cool to just see, you think we love the Bears. Holy guacamole, Batman. Do they love their football, their soccer? So. And
just once, I would love to hear an NFL player go, hey, so how'd you guys win the game? Oh, Jesus liked the other team more than ours. He didn't like us as much as the other. He preferred the other team. That's why we lost. Is
that why?
Because you always hear that all the time. I want to give glory to God for this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, yes, you want to give glory to God because you believe in the talent He's giving you and so on. But when you say give glory to God, you're essentially saying that God liked your team more than the other team. I don't think God takes sides. I don't think God cares about sports.
I don't think so.
And I remember going on a rant right now. I remember back in 1984 when the Cubs were in the NLCS. And it was at Game 5 when it was like they were going to get knocked out by the Padres, and we weren't even watching the game. My godmother called our house and called my dad and said, "Pray for the Cubs. It looks like they're going to lose. Pray for the Cubs." And my dad actually got angry. He was like,
he did.
Yeah, he got angry. He said, he goes, "You pray," but he goes, it's baseball. That doesn't mean anything. I don't think God cares. He was actually offended by the idea that God would favor one team over another one. Because remember, we're all people. Why would God favor one team over the other? And I know if you have angry letters to send to us, please, by all means. Elliot, ELLIOTT, at WRMN1410.com. Please remember.
Sue.
Well, Sue. Yeah. Sue's just Susie, innocent bystander in this case. But understand that the ideas and opinions expressed by the L Train do not necessarily reflect those of WRMN Radio or its ownership.
Yeah, there we go.
Or other members of the morning show or any other show.
Or any entity that around the businesses around the building, the cars passing by.
But I'm pretty sure the Crepe and Gelato agrees with me.
Yeah, we wouldn't know. They're never open. And we've never had a crepe or gelato, so sucks to be them. Brendan, we love you too. Everybody say good morning to Brendan. And Vance, holy guacamole, Batman. I have one last. It's just kind of a humorous little, it's called Breast Sister Ever. So, British lottery winner Sarah Cockings won a $4 million lotto jackpot. I didn't even see her last name till just now. British lottery winner
and Cockings.
Yes, okay. British lottery winner Sarah Cockings won a $4 million lotto jackpot in 2005 at age 21, and poured it into some personal assets. Just after I won, I bought my two sisters breast enhancement surgeries. Cockings of Whiteley Bay told the UK Mirror last year.
Did the brother get anything?
On the 25th anniversary of the win. But now I've had one myself because mine were wrecked from feeding babies, and it's my 2-year boob birthday, and she loves them. So she put her winnings to good use.
If I win the lottery, I wouldn't tell you, but there'd be signs.
There'd be signs. Elliot who? Elliot, why is his house empty? Why is his house completely?
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Hilarious.
All right. That's okay. That
was her name.
That's a good one. Tomorrow, Thursday, it's another edition of What Will Elliot Put in His Mouth?
Oh, and it's going to be delightful.
I'm told the Roadrunner has brought some stuff. You've got some stuff, and it's going to be some fun stuff. So as always, be sure to tune in for that. That usually happens at the 8 o'clock hour.
Someone wants to come in and join us.
Yeah, if you want to come in and join us, you're welcome
and
to.
And put things in your mouth.
Yeah, but I don't do like Hector's kid, Jeremiah, who pretends like he's putting stuff in his mouth and then puts it aside and then acts like he's trying it. No, you have to actually do it. And of course, as always, we have lots of programming here on WRMN where we're going to be turning it over to the local community hour. I think I saw Matt McNeil coming in.
We did. Oh, excuse me. All right. Look at that yawn.
It's finally catching up with you.
Oh, my goodness. A lot of sugar. The sugar's kicking in or dying.
All right, folks. As always, we appreciate you being with us this morning for all the merriment, mirth, mayhem, and so on. We also appreciate just checking out our sponsor, Vasselli Law, at jmvchicagolaw.com.
Judo, Michael, Victor.
chicagolaw.com. Or call them at 630-931-8225. 630-931-8225. Thank you, everyone. Remember, you've got one life. Make the most of it. Make the best of it. And above all,
be kind.
Be kind.
When your car is making a strange noise, no matter what it is, you can't just pretend it's not happening.
That's an interesting sound.
It's like your mental health. If you're struggling and feeling overwhelmed, it's important to do something about it. It can be as simple as talking to someone in your community, or just taking a deep, calming breath when you need it. Nice. For mental health resources, check out loveyourmindtoday.org. At loveyourmindtoday.org, you'll find information that may help you get